something, in order to raise the curse that has fallen upon this clan, a hero quest is probably necessary. Whether, then we start getting into the proper interpretation of this quest, since it's not something that any of us know.
Correct.
And the fact we, are the two acting chiefs attempted it and it didn't work for them, and we're speculating that, maybe that they're not old enough. So, that becomes problematic, that who should try this, and how we should go about doing it in order to help them.
Mm-hmm.
So while we're talking about it amongst each other, I would ask, do we have to do all 6 steps, or just determine maybe which one of these has been violated and hence the curse has been put upon them?
Based on the player's knowledge, and I assume the character would think that normally a hero quest is the sort of thing that you have to follow a series of steps or stages from beginning to end in order to complete it.
Yeah. Are you guys referring to the fresco outlining the mythical founding of the clan in 6 panels?
Right. Right. Mm-hmm. And that's and the reason that I started with it, because that's what Brian sent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so, I wasn't sure if those were all were those sequential events, or it would make sense.
Well, the panels go from left to right. And the writing underneath each panel seems to indicate that pattern as well.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And that goes, and that kind of goes back to my initial question, or my initial assumption, is that's vaguely the sort of thing that we would see back in our clan, for our clan sort of hero quest.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we can look at this and make this assumption based on our experience from our clan, that we would have to do a series of things like that to reenact it.
The first one is a sacrifice of blood.
Right. And that's what the two young chieftains told us, was that they tried to do that based on, what they knew of their clan hero quest, but they weren't able to, I'm going to say, open the hero quest. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the gate into the cave.
I wrote in my notes that we entered Famous Bow with the twins and Minel, the 6-year-old, with the purpose of casting divination and finding the easiest way to lift the curse.
Uh-huh. Okay.
So what does that mean, casting divination?
Divination is a common rune spell.
Oh, okay.
Now, excuse me. One thing to always remember about divination is you are divining information from your deity, and your deity only knows the things that your deity knows. For example,
roger that.
You cannot divine from Ernalda, the earth goddess, things that are happening in the air.
Mm-hmm.
Or found child.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It would, based on the fact that this is a blue man, and
air and earth,
air movement and earth, makes me think of it as Orlanth, except of course with the earth rune is also Arnalda. But I don't know, I don't know of, normally none of the gods have like 3 runes like that. Mostly they're 2. They're usually like death and earth like mine, or air and movement like Orlanth.
So we're
But I would speculate that this is the deity that needs to be asked is Orlanth.
Orlanth is a subcult for Ingizi.
I mean,
Or an
associate.
associated cult, I guess is the way you phrase it, right?
Yep. Yeah, most
So we're in-
cults just have 2 runes, but there are a few that have 3.
Mm-hmm.
so we are in the clan hall right now.
Yes.
We should be
Yeah.
able to identify any tattoos or emblems that the clan chief would have. That would tell us pretty clearly who we're dealing with.
Yeah, even though they're
Mm-hmm.
lackadaisical.
Yeah, that could be something that we could just ask, or even the or I mean the
Well, the
the
girls aren't initiates yet, so they're not going to know.
our well, yeah. Well, they might know what the what the prominent.
Maybe.
We could ask them to take us to her father and show us some shit.
He's
Right.
he's right here.
Yeah, he's in the clan hall.
Yeah, he's in this room somewhere.
Hey,
He's in front of the photo. We saw him as we walked in.
hey guys, why is it that Humakti seem exempt from this,
From what?
from being insane?
Because Humacht has severed his relationship, would be my guess.
And how come we're not insane?
We're
We've
not
just
members of this
gotten there.
clan.
And we also just got there.
I think the curse has fallen upon this clan in particular, and normally Humakti, even if they're kind of part of the clan, they normally because Humacht severed his relationship to Orlanth, they're sort of severed from the Humakti are severed from their probably from the it separates them from the curse somehow. Again, that would be my speculation, but it is entirely speculation.
Okay. Also, it seemed to have begun when all the children were inside.
Yeah. Right, they are somewhat free.
What do you think, Lars?
My feeling is normally in the process, the children aren't on their own to do this, and so getting through the first trial, they're probably getting wrong because they don't quite know what to do. So my suggestion would be, well, we're making some assumptions. We don't actually know that the cave is where the problem is. It might be, but we do know that the lunars came through. We do know that when we encountered the lunars, they said that there was some sort of curse was going to get us eventually. I don't remember the exact details of those comments, but they were there. So I guess my feeling is we need to ask the girls to show us where the cave is and what they did, and we might want. I don't know that we can do the ritual ourselves. I think we need them to go and do this. I think.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, let's take the step back to doing or at least talking about doing the um, divination. Do we have the person that can do a divination
well, do
that
we have,
we think has enough of a connection to Orlanth to talk to Orlanth? Can
I'm,
we can we look at the either talk to the kids or look at the old chief and tell if he is an Orlanth or if there's some other um, if there might be some other deity involved?
Okay, the twin girls. One
Mm-hmm.
is marked up with Ernaldo runes, and the other's marked up as Vinga.
Okay.
Now, clan heads are all initiates of Orlanth.
Okay.
And you
Can
can
I
tell
ask a quick
he's got
question?
those runes on him. He does.
Right.
Go
Quick
ahead.
question. Can you remind me what we discovered regarding Minal's older brother and his whereabouts? Minal was a 6-year-old boy that we saved from
Right,
the
yeah.
Lunars, and his
You-
older brother actually had come to this town, and that was my understanding of why we came here in the first place.
That's why you were headed that direction in the first place, yes.
Yeah,
But you haven't actually searched around looking for him.
yeah. I think we should. I mean, I think we should maybe try to find him. Does that sound okay?
How big of a compound is this little village?
It's a village, so it's not that big.
Well,
What
and
if
we could let's just ask the twins
we step outside and yell his name out?
that too.
Well,
Between the one and the other.
The girls. Who has the lowest power?
I do. It's
Roll.
10.
Roll power times 5.
You can do it.
Okay. Yay. I missed.
Okay. Now the girls tell you that they're not aware of this boy's brother. He did not come to the fort.
Okay. I feel bad for the boy because he's 6 years old.
Yeah.
I've interrupted for a second.
So I think we can
Do you want to look around the village for him?
we can ask
I do.
the once we get going, we can ask the twins to ask the other kids in the village to go and look for him.
Okay, they can set that up. Excuse me. Yeah, they can set that up. That won't be the shoot. When you guys exit the longhouse, they'll grab a couple of young men and say, hey, this is Nidal. His older brother's name is... What was it? He did tell you.
Look at my notes.
Siltar. And
Siltar.
go and try and see if he's here in the village somewhere. And then they'll run off and do that.
Okay.
Now you want the girls to take you to where the cave entrance is that correct?
yeah, but before we go, and I wanted to get this in before we actually left the longhouse.
Oh, okay.
What preparations are they aware of that would be made before going on the initiation? Are they aware of anything that they would be prepared ahead of time with or for this endeavor?
Well, usually there's a feast for everybody who's going to go through the initiation, but nothing other than normal stuff like that.
Okay.
So they don't get the woad out and paint themselves blue? I'm
So,
serious.
Yeah, no, I think that's a reasonable question.
No, they don't.
so
Okay.
are now they're children, so they're not.
Familiar.
The point of being
Right.
is to be initiated into the secrets
Right.
of
True.
the clan, so they wouldn't know. Now the question in my mind is: are there things that we would know about that initiates wouldn't be privy to until they go through that process? In other words, what I'm looking for is there. I would hate to send these kids in there and have them not as prepared as we can help them be. Because I don't think this is on us to be successful at. I think it's on the kids. Now, we can help them, I think, but
Yeah. For example, an ornate knife. Maybe they were aware of an ornate knife that their father or the clan, whoever elder, uses for the
there you
ceremony.
go. Yeah.
Yes, there is.
If
In
not, I
fact, it's
have
hanging on
one.
the wall right there.
Oh, okay. See, that kind of stuff. Hey, girls, did you use that knife?
They did not. But everyone
That's a
can
big
make
call.
a customs roll.
A point of information.
Okay.
Customs.
Customs. Customs local.
Yep.
Holy shit! I rolled a 16.
Way to go.
Hey, somebody knows the local
I do.
customs.
I know
I
Hortling.
I don't know anything about this place.
So Hortling qualifies me, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Great. Can I put it? No, there's no check on that. Damn.
It's because it's a knowledge skill, and most knowledge skills don't.
Now, so wait a minute. Hang on.
There is
For
and we rode in Heartling.
This is what I want.
customs Hjortling, there is a checkbox.
For customs local, there is not.
Correct. But we're rolling against our.
Right.
Oh, thank you, Bruce.
You're welcome. You should have a checkbox for your customs.
Doesn't
Customs
matter. I failed.
customs
Line below.
Correct. Thank you. Yeah, I'm successful.
Subutai, way to go.
Thank you.
Which this is something that always kind of I question because for local you get a plus 25, but for customs that you learn, you don't.
That is a
Yeah,
little strange.
you have to assign skill points when you build your character.
Actually, your
Right.
customs local is a base of 25.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah, my Hortling is 30.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, which means you got your knowledge modifier plus the base,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
So that's how you get
But-
30.
Yeah.
But Bruce makes a good
No, he
point.
does. Yeah.
You know, unless we train in our own customs, the best we are is our base plus our modifier.
Right.
But we can get once we open a foreign custom, we
Right.
can gain in it by experience, and it'd be actually easier to learn some sort of foreign custom than it would be to learn more about our own customs.
Yeah, that
So it
doesn't
does
any
make
sense.
kind of not sense.
Well,
Yeah, it
actually, in my worldview, it kind of does because it's actually hard to see your own culture as clearly as it is to see foreign culture. In some ways.
Yeah, but recalling something from your culture or some other cultures you know about isn't any different one from the other. Because you're just recalling information that you have.
The example I would give, I have fond memories of going to the Iowa State Fair every year.
Mm-hmm.
And there are just things about the Iowa State Fair that you don't see at other places, and it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. I have
Mm-hmm.
memories of that. So my point is, it should have a checkbox.
I think neither of them should.
What part of Iowa are you from?
Family in Des Moines.
Ah, my dad graduated from Des Moines High.
There you go. So you know it well.
No, I don't.
Oh,
Never been in the state.
oh. Okay.
But my grandparents, one of my dad's side, my mom's grandmother's sides were from there. Little place called Wellman, Iowa. Ooh, Washington County.
So anyway, yeah, I mean, it's an experiential thing. As you grow up and go to cultural events, you see and learn what the customs of the locals are, and that's not training, that's experience. So anyway, we digress.
Mhm.
So so somebody was mentioning something about this knife. What is interesting about the knife?
It's
If
a
any?
ceremonial knife.
On point one, it says blue man, nobody wears, cuts his arm with an ornate knife. So I thought, well, you either got to be blue and you got to have the right knife.
Brian, I'm going to look around for some woad. I'm going to go through, the
Brian already
chain.
said they didn't blue themselves before their ceremony.
Didn't.
Did
But-
not.
Okay. All right. Well, maybe it's the knife. If they just went and, well, they're right here. Why don't we ask them? What did you do to get in? Let's not guess.
Who made their customs roll? Besides Subutai.
I did not.
I did not.
Subutai.
Okay, Subutai tells you that it's likely that there's some kind of a ceremony similar to worshiping that would be done in conjunction with any kind of initiation of the hero quest.
So there's a ceremony involved.
Okay, so it's going to be a worship ceremony. Is it going to be Orlanth, or is it going to be Vinga, or any worship?
Well, I mean, didn't we establish that one of the twins, Sedestra, has that?
Ronaldo.
Yeah,
Yeah, one's Arnaldo and one's Vinga.
the Vinga. I think
But
could be one or the other. I mean, right?
but the
Either one.
man in the panel looks more like Orlanth than either Vinga or Ronaldo.
Right.
Yes.
So Bruce, would I know the answer to that question based on my roll just now?
Well, another.
That's a question for Brian.
I'm sorry, Brian.
I knew what
Brian,
he meant.
excuse me.
I knew what he meant.
Sorry.
Well, another thing, in conjunction with clan adulthood initiation, is that roughly 1 in 5 children that go through the process and come out as adults actually get chosen by a deity during that process.
Oh, interesting.
Ah,
So they will come out
okay.
as initiates of some deity.
So I'm going to ask him, why are you painted up with Vinga and why are you painted up with Arnaldo?
They felt
Good
that was
question.
reasonable in taking up the post or mantle of chieftainship.
Okay.
Okay.
And one chose Arnaldo and the other chose Vinga.
That's
That
awesome.
make-
Mhm.
Yeah. That's a good reason.
These are good kids.
They are.
And in general, that the majority of the people within Dragon Pass, or at least within the clans and tribes of Dragon Pass, the Satari, the majority of them worship Ronaldo. And, the majority of men worship Orlanth.
Right.
It's just the general population kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All of the other cults, including ours, all of us.
Yeah, all of you guys are minorities. Some are very small minorities.
Minorities, yes.
He's talking about me.
Well, and VC and Babista Gore.
Yeah.
There's not that many of us around.
So would my associated cult of Orlanth assist in the knowledge to help us out in this situation?
How so? What are you looking for?
What am I looking for?
Well, I think we're still talking about which of us might be the best one to do divination.
Oh, yeah. I can do
for
that.
The divination, no, that will not help at all.
Oh, okay.
It has to be your deity, not an associate. Because Ngisi isn't going to walk over to Orlanth and say, "Hey, Orlanth, can you tell me about this?"
Yeah. Okay.
He's going to say,
"All right,
okay,
it's near the river."
Well, even if we have misidentified which deity this is, it's clearly not any of ours because we would all recognize our own.
Right. No, it's obviously a representation of Orlanth.
Okay.
So here's my suggestion. I suggest we take the knife. I suggest we go back to the fort and feed the kids. They need some. They need to eat. They need to sleep. They need to be refreshed. And in the morning, let's say it's Orlanth, right? So yeah. So in the morning, we make our way to this cave and see if we can't figure out how to get in there.
So, okay. All right.
Is there a shortage
like
of food or just people who know how to prepare food?
Well, I think the children are exhausted. The ordeals that they've been through. So we need to.
Yeah,
I
that
think
makes sense.
we need to.
Yeah, just for my notes, real quick.
Yeah, I agree.
So, Brian, like you said that there was a ritual that means that 1 in every 5 children, when they're becoming initiates, are chosen by a deity. So was that the gist of the wisdom?
Not that there's a ritual, but it's just that a small percentage, roughly 20% of people who go through the adulthood initiation also get selected by a deity to be one of their worshippers.
Okay.
Not everybody joins a cult on adulthood initiation. That's what it boils down to.
Okay.
As opposed to all of you which did.
We're special.
Yeah, special.
Yeah. I thought everyone did, so thank you for informing me of that.
Well, that's my Glorantha. Because if that were the case, everybody you fight against will be an initiate of some deity.
And that would suck.
And I noticed how bad that went early on in our campaign.
That also is, that's not logical, so that's smart.
Okay.
Yeah, if everybody has rune points, everybody's got healing.
And then we're fucked. Yeah.
The battle would go in 4 hours.
Who needs rune points? I haven't had rune points since 2019.
Okay, so I want to collect some food, flour, and whatever is needed, eggs and so on and so forth. I want to make sure that the kids eat this evening. They eat well, they sleep well, and in the morning I want to prepare breakfast for them
Okay.
and for all of
excellent.
us, of course.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no problem.
And there's
So
a
I'm
river
gonna-
right next door, right?
Well, this is a village, so you've got all kinds of stuff right here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Famous
If
bow.
there's a river, I just go fishing.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah,
great.
there's a-
Get some
Yeah,
fish, dinner. That would be awesome.
there's a good river.
Absolutely.
Now, the other thing I would suggest is we know that the Lunars, we think that the Lunars are involved, which means they're the ones responsible for this in some way. So, whatever is on the in store for the kids may not be what is laid out on the frescoes that we just looked at. So we need to be ready for whatever the Lunars did down here if this is what's going on, right?
Yeah, we definitely post a watch, right?
So yeah,
I mean, we can take over, let some of the teenagers get some rest.
okay. So catch all that, Brian. We're raiding the pantries. We're gonna take the. I'm explaining to the kids. I'm not doing this in a vacuum,
Right, yeah.
but this is what we're gonna do. This is, we think we know what went wrong with trying to get into the cave. We're going to go with you, and it's really on. I think it's on you guys to go through this process because we're not initiates of your town, your community here. So
But
yeah,
then
you guys are going to get.
neither is anybody who begins the initiation process.
That's right. Oh, are you saying we can't go? Are you saying we send them in
No.
their
No,
own?
that's not what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Nobody's an initiate until you go through the process.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
Okay. Okay.
We are, yeah.
So
I think, but I think the comment was not that we weren't initiates, but we weren't members of the clan.
Mhm.
Right, and until you get initiated into the clan, you are not a member of the clan.
Good point. Okay.
we are not.
Nor do we wish to be.
That means the two girls are not initiates either.
Right.
Well, they're going to be tomorrow.
There's
Right.
an age requirement, right?
Generally,
Normally.
yes.
Are they of age?
No.
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 It's like 16 or something.
Yeah,
right?
it's around the age of 16. Apparently, it's older for boys or more restricted for boys than it is for girls. Like girls
Yeah,
go
they
through an
don't mature.
initiation process every month kind of thing, but boys only do it once a year. Generally, during the year, they turn 16.
Yep.
In this case, it's probably during sacred time. Maybe that's because Ernalda has holy days every single week.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go back to the fort.
Okay,
Rest up.
Yeah.
Well,
no issues, no issues. Yeah, what?
I was just going to ask if I could do some sort of medical evaluation or treat disease to see if I could pick some random guy and see if they're under some disease as opposed to a cult. I mean, a curse.
You using the treat disease skill?
Yeah.
Okay, roll it.
Can I evoke anything to help me? With
Absolutely. What do you want? What do you think about doing?
Let's see, disease. How about a fertility?
Sure.
I roll. I have to beat my fertility score. Then if I make it, I add some. Right.
Yeah, exactly right.
All right. So I succeed on the fertility
Is
score.
it just a regular success?
Yes, 50 out of 70.
Okay, so that's a plus 20 to your treat disease.
57 out of plus 20. I'm just trying to see if.
Yeah.
And if
Not a bad
I
idea.
think I
Good
succeeded
idea.
and nothing happened, I go, all right, so plus 20. Nope, I failed.
Okay.
No.
Oh well,
No idea.
I think I failed. Oh yeah, that's a 9-0, not a 0-0. I failed. Oh well,
Nice try.
I thought it was worth a try.
Yep.
Okay, back
I
to
agree.
the
A nice
fort.
idea.
Have dinner.
Yep.
Yep.
Good night's rest. Next morning, good healthy breakfast.
Yep.
Back to Famous Bell. The cave entrance is on the river side of Famous Bell, actually down by the river.
Ooh,
So we don't even need to go into the town.
Nope.
an evolution.
Go down to the river. Awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We take that fancy dagger with us.
Yeah.
Take their fancy dagger, or I have mine, one or the other.
And
Okay, girls. Simple skirt. Put on a sword. Take off your sandals. Did you guys do it together, or did you do it at a time?
Well, they each took turns. Okay, as you get down to where the cave entrance is, and you can kind of see where there's like a cliff face, right? And there is a stonework pattern in an arch.
Yep.
But, it's obviously stone cliff face on both sides, inside and outside from there. But as you come down, there are 3 adults down here just kind of wandering around. But as soon as they see you, they turn and start running towards you.
Are they carrying weapons?
They've got, branches, sticks, clubs, that kind of thing, yeah.
I would take a defensive posture.
As soon as they get to within, say, 12 meters, though, they stop.
Hold, friend.
And they just start cursing at you and yelling and making threatening actions.
Are they
Okay.
obviously town folk?
How would you tell?
Hey, girls, do you recognize these guys?
What's your power?
12.
Roll percentile.
$72.
They don't recognize them. But they're wearing some kind of trim on their tunics that is the pattern for this clan.
okay.
So it's big enough clan. Okay.
I would like to. I'm going to try to scare them away using my intimidate and my Babistragor, threatening, blood curdling sort
I
of.
mean, are
stuff.
these lunars?
No.
They don't appear to be, no.
Okay.
Go ahead, Aristra.
Does that sound? And I succeed. I have a 14 out of a 33.
Okay. 2 of them will take a step back, but the third one will just yell right back at you. Take a step forward.
Okay. All right. I will
Away.
Is there
I
a
will-
reason?
continue. I will continue to keep them occupied while the rest of you get ready with the kids.
Okay, so you're coming down a pathway towards where the stone facing is. So these 3 guys
Uh-huh.
are between you and where you need to go. Now, can you skirt around them? Yeah, you can. Get close to the river kind of thing. Off the
Okay.
trail.
You?
I would just like to ask my colleagues, my comrades, is there a reason why I shouldn't kill these 3 guys?
Yeah.
Okay. What is it?
They're local town folk.
Yeah, they're probably just crazy local town folk. I
Farmers
agree.
or hunters, or just because the kids don't recognize them. I mean, it doesn't mean that they're not part of the clan. We don't want to kill them.
Hmm.
Any of you
So
guys, anybody here have sense chaos?
No.
No.
No?
I mean, they're acting aggressive
Please, the
toward us.
skill, I
They're
don't have
cursing.
it. I just wanted somebody to have it.
I mean, they're cursing us and
Yeah,
acting aggressive.
remember what happened in the town hall? There's lethargic people and there's
That's
crazy
true.
people. And
That's
there's
true. Yeah,
Mhm.
they could be
So-
cursed. That's right.
Mhm.
No, that's fair enough. That's
Mhm.
reasonable. Okay, so we'll just skirt around
Anyway.
them, I guess.
Right. I will intervene myself between them and my my companions again, and try to keep them scared away from my companions as they go by, if
Okay.
nothing else.
And where are the girls while you guys are doing this?
Behind us.
with me. No, I've got one on either side of me, and come with me, and we'll go circling around.
Hmm. And maybe I don't know, maybe either Subutai in front and I've forgotten Pete's character's name.
Engrolar.
In back, or the Engrolar. All I could think of was Zangizi and Engrolar, or the other way around, Engrolar in front and Subutai in the back.
Okay. And then
Yeah,
Lars and the
sure.
girls in the middle.
Right.
Sure.
And then Arestra kind of interposing herself in between all.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Making, again, for Beast or Gore.
Everybody can make a scan roll.
I missed.
I
Ooh,
missed.
I got at least a special.
Ooh, a special.
So 5 out of 48.
I barely missed.
I missed.
Okay, Engrolar.
48 that would be a 9 for, yeah, I got it.
You notice that as you guys are kind of walking around these three folks, that they seem to back up as the girls get closer to them. Does that make sense? So up front they're closer, towards the middle they back up, towards the end they get closer again.
So they're trying to stay a minimum distance from the girls.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder if the curse involves the children.
It's actually maximum
I
distance
just
from the
commented.
girls.
Yeah. They seem to be afraid of the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lars, why don't you just walk towards one of them and see what they do?
Okay. Yeah, with or without the girls.
I mean,
Without.
with the girls, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we can test this.
So you go to walk towards them with the girls?
Yeah.
Okay, they will maintain a distance of about 6 meters.
Okay.
They keep backing up.
So they'll back up. Yep.
Interesting. Okay. I'm guessing
Wow.
the curse has to do with the children now.
I'm like, they're more
Or at least
scared
they
of them than they are of me.
Maybe they think it does. That's part of the curse, is maybe they're visualizing these children to be demons or something. All right.
Okay, so
So are they cursing?
yeah,
Are they cursing towards, if we step away from Lars, are they cursing towards Lars, who has the two girls next to him?
they will, but most of it will be towards the rest of you.
Okay, so they're not looking like they're cursing the girls.
No.
Cursing all of us, sounds like.
Cursing the outsiders and being afraid of the girls.
Yeah, they're just keeping they are keeping a distance from the girls, but they are definitely cursing you.
Okay.
Yeah, interesting. I'm not sure what that implies.
I know.
All right, let's get
Illusionary magic in their heads. Who knows?
Cave entrance.
Okay, he gets the cave
Mhm.
entrance. Everyone can make a search roll.
Searching.
Fuck.
Oh! I
I
thought I had a good
succeed.
roll.
I'm rolling like shit tonight.
I succeed.
I started off with a 00 and ended up with a 000.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I think maybe Englar slips and falls into the river.
Well, I have to take it.
That's fine.
I was
Angrelar likes the river, so hey.
I was searching for something in the river.
Did
Yeah.
anybody make a special?
He says,
And I was
I
about ready to
think
say I got a special, and I said, no, fumble.
Did anybody make a special success?
I hate them.
no, just a regular
Okay.
success.
You
I
notice
found a shell. Look at it.
3 what appear to be recently carved runes near the entrance. A moon rune,
Uh-oh.
a chaos rune, and another moon rune.
Well, that's unacceptable.
Repeat the runes. 3 runes at the entrance.
Yep. Moon,
Moon, chaos, moon.
chaos,
Moon, chaos,
and
moon. Thank you.
These 3 fellas that were down here have chisels, or did they drop chisels?
No, they don't have any tools at all.
Somebody's done something nasty to this, huh?
It's like those lunars that curse this place.
Is there a lore that we could? Yeah, is that a lunar thing with all the moons?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
So we got like a lunar symbol, chaos, and another lunar symbol.
And you do know that the lunars accept chaos as part of the natural world, and they include it in their worship.
Yeah.
Hence the crimson bat.
Exactly. Definitely not a good thing.
Can we defile it?
Oh, what do you want to use?
They're defiling this. We need to. Yeah.
I don't know. Is it we can rip down?
No, it's carved into the cliff face.
It's.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Copy that.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, I don't know what to do about that. So
It makes me,
it is what it is.
It's something, somebody with some sort of crafting skill might be able to uncraft it. Or
Yeah, I mean it's certainly worth a try, just to like basically
One of the manipulations.
I'm not sure it would hurt anything to try.
get some sort of Marion Gore Earthshaker person to shake it off.
Yeah, if you want to try and use a baseline craft skill, that's 10 plus your manipulation bonus.
I can do that.
Go ahead and roll.
Hey, let me take a couple of sharp rocks and try to chisel this off.
Okay.
Nope, missed.
Okay, yeah, there's nothing here that's going to be able to do enough damage to the rock face itself to take these marks off.
Oh, so what do you think? You paint over it?
Hmm.
Does anyone have detect magic?
I already asked that. Oh, yeah, detect magic. Is that a common rune spell?
It's a spirit magic spell.
Common spirit magic.
Nope.
Okay.
No.
Rune magic, there's a thing called sanctify.
Mm-hmm.
Brian, do I know what sanctify would, if these are empowered runes, would sanctify remove them?
No.
All right. Do we have
Even if
any
they
idea?
did, it would only be temporary while the spell was up.
Okay. Do we have any idea of what would be required to cleanse the chaos taint?
Dismiss
If
magic.
these carved runes are in fact enchanted in some way, it would take some kind of enchantment to do that.
Okay.
So do you want to detect magic, you said?
Yeah. Well, the first thing we need to know is whether or not these runes. Oh. So runes are associated with the god Moon, Chaos Moon. Who is that?
Yeah, I was going to say I'm not aware of.
A moon
Yeah,
elemental?
I'm not
Uh,
aware of a
somebody,
specific.
but I don't know who. I'm asking: is there anything that our characters would know?
Well, the only lunar cults you guys are familiar with are the Seven Mothers.
Hmm.
You guys could go ahead and make cult lore rolls.
I failed.
Me too.
Failed. Yeah, I failed too.
Me 4.
Okay.
All right.
I'm just looking under my spirit. Maybe that pit would have detect magic. Let's see.
Oh, you know what? We're right next to the river, aren't we?
Right. That's what I was thinking earlier.
That's what I'm looking
But
at.
then
My
you can summon your naiad. I was also thinking of, perhaps using the dismiss magic common rune spell.
Well, if I summon my naiad, perhaps she can tell us, who did the carvings. Some turtle or fish or frog may have seen it, or she may have seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm trying to find dryads.
Is she capable of casting detect magic?
I'm trying to find. Is it under elementals? Let's see. I lost it. Oh, that's right, because I can do an elemental too, a water elemental.
Right, but I think in this case your naiad would be more useful.
Celine, water elementals. Okay.
Well, let me see what I can see.
A, B, C, D. Should be under dryad, right?
No, it's under spirits.
It's under spirits. Okay.
But it won't specifically say. But I've got her rolled up somewhere.
Spirits listed. Yeah, I know you did it already. It's not listed in the spirit. There's no spirits listed, so in the bestiary.
Yeah, there is. There's a whole spirit section.
I wonder why they don't have it called out on the
In the index.
index.
They may not. They may have naiad in the index though.
No.
Let's see.
Really?
It's kind of an interesting index.
Holy cow! I thought I had it in
Right.
here. I'm not seeing it.
Elementals.
Remember, you had done it.
I know I had. So I had her stats and everything.
Right.
Yeah, you were gonna post them or send them or something. If you find it, maybe you can post it to the chat. Steeds, mounts, cattle.
Okay. Naiads are on page 171
That was real close.
under nymphs.
171. Nymphs. Magic. Information extinguish heal. Nope, doesn't have detect magic.
Not normally.
They're also going to have some rune points.
Mm-hmm.
So she
9. Petty goddesses of the rivers, lakes, and springs. Runes, earth or water, and fertility. 100%.
In your case, it'll be water.
Yeah, water and fertility.
And has the charisma, normally at least average of 19. And 1 die 20 points of earth, or 1 die 20 points of water and fertility connected rune magic.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. So yeah.
As far as taking it, that's one. As far as maybe finding out who might have done it, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Is it worth me burning up a rune point?
Yeah, she won't. If she doesn't have what we need, there's no point calling her.
Mm-hmm.
So if I
Yes,
look,
we're kind of down to how whether Brian wants to see if he can find it or just make a ruling.
I did find her, but for some reason I can't open PDFs when I have the screen capture going.
you can drop it. Just drop it in the chat or the Discord box.
Email it, text it, something like that.
There's a general in the text channel in the Discord box. Text channel. There's a picture of her. She's a hottie, huh?
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Download this.
Mm-hmm.
No wonder she's a goddess, huh?
Yeah, for real.
Turns men into blithering idiots. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
I just got her character sheet.
Why does it keep opening up? Let's see. I have PDF.
The headdress is beautiful as well.
Mm-hmm.
So magic points. Yeah, it has to. She has detect magic,
Yep, there it is.
and she has for runes cure chaos wounds. That's interesting.
That's
Cure
helpful.
all disease.
That's helpful.
Reproduce. I wonder if that's what it means. Or it sounds like. Why would I say summon a water elemental when she can?
Reproduce.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at all the rune points. I guess that's why she's a goddess, huh?
Yep. So maybe.
So if I summon her, then we can use the dispel magic. Maybe try to get rid of the.
Mm-hmm. she can detect magic, tell us what the magic is, and then maybe see if she. And since she knows what the magic is, maybe she can focus her dismiss magic on dismissing it.
Well, she's got detect enemies and dispel magic.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And dispel magic is a common, so one would hope that she would have it.
How about detect magic? You need to have that.
Detect magic is a common rune spell.
Oh,
Rune or
all
spirit.
common. Yeah, it doesn't cost any rune points. How about that
Yeah, it's like a common spirit, isn't it?
for her?
No, 0
It's
just
under
means
rune
that
points.
it doesn't count on something else that is adding up stuff on.
Okay.
Because she has 17 rune points, so she has 17 points of spells kind of thing. That's what it all adds up to.
Oh,
And she does not have, if you look at the red numbers on the spirit magic, she doesn't have anything past 20, so Iron Hand is as high as she goes. So she does not have detect enemies or dispel magic or disruption.
oh.
Oh.
I wonder what that column was.
This was, I use this kind of matrix thing to randomly generate kinds of stuff.
Okay. Oh, and I see. So, right. It's your
Oh, it's just that's just a running total.
Yeah.
right. Yes. Makes perfectly good sense.
So if they were in a different order, it'd be different. Okay. No,
Or
no,
if she had
alphabetical.
different spirit magic points, it would be different as well. It would add or subtract from there.
Mm-hmm. Right. So it goes.
Yeah, that was a thought.
Yeah, magic points 22, so it goes as high as Iron Hand.
And when I did the PDF, I should just cut out the extraneous stuff, but I forgot to.
Okay, so
Okay.
do we understand that she
Rune
does
points.
have? I'm sorry, I can't. Go ahead, Mike. You got something?
We could still have her attempt to use her rune magic, since dispel magic is a common rune. Common rune magic. We could ask her to attempt to dispel the magic, and not, even though we can't detect whether it's there or not. The only other thing I was going to say is Angrilar can go ahead and ask her if she or any of her creatures saw who created these and when they were created.
Okay, dismiss magic cancels points of spirit magic, sorcery, or rune magic. That's cast on a target. You have to target who you're doing the dismiss magic on.
Yeah.
Now that could be the doorway.
One of the moons or one.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what I was thinking.
The doorway.
But if it was spirit magic, sorcery, or rune magic, that means it would have a duration on it. And how long has it been since the lunars came through?
Couple of days.
Now, is it possible for rune magic to last that long? Yeah, sure, if you threw extensions on it.
Mm-hmm.
Or sorcery, absolutely. You know how long sorcery can last. Lars puts stuff up for days on end.
Yeah. So it's probably sorcery.
Mm-hmm. And that makes sense from a lunar sort of standpoint. Mm-hmm. Well, can Angrilar go ahead and ask her what he was going to ask her about, whether
Well, I got
any
to
of
summon
her
her first,
right.
which is what you burn the rune point, and I gotta. I
Yeah.
have to roll it.
Yeah, movement or water, correct?
Yeah.
Yes. Movement or water. I just have to beat one of those that score there, right?
Well, you have to choose which one and then meet it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Well, for me, movement. It's got a higher score.
Okay.
Oh, Irene, whatever her name is.
Irene. I think it's Irene.
Irene, come. She ignores me.
It wasn't a fumble, was
Oh,
it?
crap. Oh, well. How long? Huh?
It was not a fumble, was it?
Oh, I guess it might be a 98
What's your skill?
out of, and I needed a 75.
Oh, no.
75 is what I needed.
Yeah, 75 is real close to triple I.
Well, I think 98 is real close to triple I. Oof.
Well, it's not. 98. You fumble on 98 down at like 50%. Or lower.
Okay. That's scary.
So that's just takes time. Make another roll.
Oh, okay. You have to wait a certain amount of time.
Well, not really, but
Yeah, but we want this to happen. Of course, now I rolled a 13.
okay. She appears in the river.
Irene, we're trying to assist these girls in getting access to this cave, and we see this magic or these runes carved. Have you or any of the water creatures tell me how long ago they were carved?
None of the creatures of the water here can see as far as the cliff face.
Oh.
Can you ask her if she
I was going
can
to say,
magic?
can she what? Detect magic?
Analyze magic through stuff.
Can you analyze these runes, the magic in these runes?
Does she have that spell?
Or the enchantment that they're causing?
She does not have that capability.
Okay.
So the image of this woman, does she have a name?
Irene.
In this PDF at the top right, top left. It's almost like Irene.
Irene.
But watery.
Yeah.
Well, folks, what can we do? Binding, enchantment, coordination, sure.
Oh, Irene.
What is
Yeah.
Iron Hand, by the way?
So she's a nymph.
She
Naiad.
is a naiad, which is a type of nymph.
Right.
Okay.
How far can she cast Cure All Diseases?
It's got a range of what? It's a rune spell, so it's got a range, I think. Or maybe not.
I was going to say, hey, you two, get over here. First, I'll say ask her to cure the touch. Well, girls, would you like to have a quick little bath?
Bath? What for?
I'll invite them. Oh, just to make sure you're clean of any disease. This pretty lady needs to touch you and wash you from any diseases that you may have.
That's not creepy.
Wow. Either they're diseased or the townsfolk are diseased. So we're gonna.
They look at you
Maybe
and
she can
roll
do-
their eyes.
Oh,
We don't have any
not.
diseases. We
They
have
don't
not
have any
lost
disease.
any abilities. We are not sick.
Okay. So, hey, Subutai, why don't you just grab one of them jerks over there and drag them over here?
Yeah.
Kicking and screaming if you won't come up by peaceably.
What's our next move here?
I want to cure the disease on one of the townsfolk that's standing nearby.
There are no disease to cure.
On the two girls. How do you know that?
I thought we'd figured it out that this is a curse.
I don't know. Who told you that?
Yeah, I say nonetheless.
That was the logical conclusion of the things that were described to us. I mean, that was my impression. I mean,
Yeah, but we're fishing at the moment.
Eliminating possibilities.
Right. Making use of the.
well, I mean,
Oh, well. If we're not going to do anything, we might as well just get on back to our own village. We're on patrol anyway.
I'm sorry. You want to do what?
Abandon this folly.
Why? So okay.
We're going nowhere, and nobody wants to do anything. So let's.
Well,
no, I do want to do something. I don't know what we're trying to do right now.
I'm sorry. I was confused as to what the course of action was. So, do I understand that you want to do a remove disease on one of the three people that are threatening us?
Yeah.
Okay. And how do you want to go knock them out and drag them over here? Or what are you thinking? How would we do this?
I'm happy to do that if you want me to.
That's what I asked. If you would, Silvertie, just ask that guy to come over here.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic.
Over here.
Oh, I thought you were being sarcastic.
No.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if the plan is to go and knock one of these guys out, we're going to end up knocking all three of them out, probably, because, right, if we get aggressive on them, they're going to get aggressive on us.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
So is that what we want to do at this point, is go knock these guys out so we can have the Naiad cast a remove disease?
We don't necessarily have to knock them out. If one of us, I could just go over there and grab one and try to drag it over here kicking and screaming and see what happens.
Well, you ask politely first.
Right.
Yeah, if that's what you guys want to do, let's do it. Sure.
Okay, so Restra, you're going to move towards the three guys?
Sure. What the heck?
How far away from the girls are going to get?
Well, depends on how far these three guys are.
More than 8
They're
meters,
between 6 and 12 meters away.
Okay. And are you sure you want the scary death cultist to go over there and get one as opposed to some less threatening sort of person?
Okay. Why don't you hey, Lars, take the girls over by the cave, over there, get away from by the water, away from the water.
All right.
I'll walk up to these people and either charm them or orate to them. I'll talk their ears off. Encourage them to come over, one of them to come with me to make sure. That's all. Come on over, fella. I want to help you out.
He is a noble after all.
Okay, as you get close to them, you notice that they are no longer being aggressive, and they're just kind of sitting there on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of comatose?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe we don't need to commit any kind of violence towards them. Maybe they will comply.
Right.
So as I say, the one on the left. Hey, would you come with me, please, over to the water's edge?
He does not respond.
I tap him on the shoulder.
No reaction.
No reaction. How heavy is he? How big is he?
He's size 13.
Size 13.
2 of you keys, so we move him around.
He's a big fella.
No, he's
compared to
normal.
A lot of us.
13 is normal.
Yeah, that's perfectly average.
Average.
Hey, Subutai, why don't you take one arm, I'll take the other, and let's see if we can assist him to the water's edge.
Sure.
Okay, so as you grab under each arm and you start to pull him up, he'll stand with you.
Thank you.
Good.
See, that's
Great.
not so hard. Well, come with us over here.
You walk him down to the river's edge,
Yes, and I asked
Okay.
the Naiad to do
and she'll reach
Does nothing
over.
happen?
She'll burn a couple
Touch him?
of rune points.
Cure all diseases, yes, 2 room points.
What are her runes?
She has 17
Oh,
rune
they're both
points.
100, okay. Okay. At first she is not successful. But then she is.
Okay.
You rolled a 000?
No, I rolled a 99. A triple zero would have been a fumble, and that would have been something else entirely.
Yeah.
So she says, I've done what I can. And he's still pretty lethargic, eh?
Yes, he does not seem to have any change in his demeanor.
Okay. Well, Subutai, I guess we should return him to his buddies.
Okay, you can walk him back up. Set
Yeah.
him down.
Yeah. Unless you guys know of a common rune that I can use or ask for.
For
To
what?
do what?
I don't know. Dispel magic or find magic.
This certainly seems like a curse now.
Dispel magic is a common rune spell, so she has that, just like everybody else does.
Dispel curse.
There is no dispel curse.
Remove curse. Remove curse.
There is no remove curse spell.
You can tell I don't have the
But
spells
if
memory.
That's okay.
but if the curse is magical,
Okay,
Well, yeah,
it might be possible to use it
we
to
can still do what we came down to
dispel.
do. Ignore those 3 rooms.
yes, I agree.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so the girls look up at you. Are we going to try to go through now?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, and you notice they start stripping off all their stuff. They do keep on a skirt, and they each have a dagger in their hand.
Okay, so I think walk us through without actually doing it what you had done before.
They walked up to the cave entrance. They cut themselves and splattered the blood on the doorway.
Okay.
How about this time just let it fall where it might and then follow the path of the blood?
So
Subutai, do you remember what I told you earlier?
Yes. Yes. I took notes on it. So basically, what I would share is that we know that 1/5 of the kids that go through adulthood initiation are chosen to become initiates by a deity. Is that what you're referring to?
Nope.
Okay.
So maybe it has something to do with the dagger that we brought with us?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who did we lose?
Pete,
Pete. No, something about a ceremony. You remember now, Subutai?
You have to do your ceremony.
Yes. Uh, um, that's what I was trying to get information on. I was taking my notes. So basically, there's a ceremony involved that we need to, I guess,
Pray to their
recreate. How much more would I know?
Well, essentially, you need to invoke contact with a deity. What that mechanically breaks down to is make a worship roll.
Okay, but we can only do that with our own deity. So,
Correct.
I mean, yeah, okay.
So the girls have to make a worship roll.
Well,
well,
Busy.
I think we need to instruct them on that process.
Proper etiquette.
Yeah, and so, and for Ernalda, I don't know what it is for Ernalda. Is anyone an Ernaldi follower?
Mm.
Okay,
and
so,
we're thinking it's an Orlanth.
well, she's Ernalda, and the other
Is
is,
Vinga.
Vanya.
yeah,
Vinga.
Those are just painted on runes. They're not tattooed runes.
Mm-hmm.
right, but to
Maybe they
them,
selected the wrong ones.
it's important to them. So maybe that's got some relevance. So I would ask her to invoke Bernalda, and the other one to invoke Binga when they do this.
Mm-hmm. So,
I guess
And,
we all
Okay.
worship has a basic of 5%.
Where
It's
now?
not a double zero.
so we're talking to the
General
girl.
worship. Yes, but I have an idea.
Where
And
is
that
it?
is, can I make an attempt to invoke my Earth rune, since I am associated with Ernalda, and invoke my Earth rune and to get a bonus to attempt to do a worship Ernalda?
Yes.
Based on, because currently technically it would be 10% because my basic modifier is 5 and worship anything is a 5, so that would be 10. And if I can invoke Earth, it might give me a little bit of a chance to, at least if then I would know how to invoke Ernalda, how to worship Ernalda, and that might be helpful with the girl that is painted as Ernalda.
Mm-hmm. You can
Okay,
also
my
use
Earth.
singing or dancing or even meditation to augment as well.
I think Lars is good at meditation, but my Earth is pretty high as well.
So
Yeah.
where are the runes associated with this other girl?
Air and movement.
I have movement. I could assist with her that way.
Yeah,
Or should I invoke
you-
a movement spell and then try to do singing?
Right. Are you, Brian, are you implying that singing, dancing, or meditating is an addition to invoking the rune?
Well,
Or
invoking
is
the
it
rune would be for
Right.
you. You can't invoke your
Right.
rune for somebody else.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm going to invoke the rune for myself,
Right.
so that I would be able to worship Ernalda, so that then, since I would know how to worship Ernalda, then I can help the girl that's Ernalda painted in her worship.
Right.
I could use
now, what
I could do the
do you
same thing
want
with
to
movement
use
and dance.
to help the girl with her worship role?
I worship Ernalda.
Okay.
I was thinking to do the same thing, but I will do teacher. I will sing along with her to teach her how to do her meditation. No, not her meditation, but singing.
In any case, I succeeded with a normal invocation of the Earth Rune.
Okay. So that's a plus 20.
Mm-hmm.
I would do the same for movement. Or do you
Okay,
want
go
me
ahead.
to just do one?
Give it a try anyway. Nope. It was a thought, but I failed.
Could I attempt it? Or I guess there's no point if he can't do it.
Well, we're looking for associated cults
Mm-hmm.
to Ernalda, since none of us are Ernalda followers. The other one is Vinga. I don't know what the associated cults for Vinga are.
Oh, I thought I had to do with the associated rune, not necessarily a cult.
Well, the rune is used to augment the worship role. The worship role is used to help
Learn how to worship.
in their worship practice.
Brian said we could augment their worship by singing, dancing, or meditating.
Well, meditating doesn't help there, but singing and dancing would. They can
So
use
I would-
meditation themselves, or you can use meditation yourself for a worship role.
All right.
You can
So I
sing
would
and
like to
dance for
assist-
other people to help with the focus.
I would like to assist them, the one girl, by singing,
Okay?
and I'll use that. And I like to invoke a movement rune to assist myself.
Yes.
Right?
Use the
Exactly.
Yes, exactly. The word is inspire.
Okay, well, I've got inspire. So I got a 45 out of 75. So that's just a success,
A
right?
plus 20 to your sing.
And then to my sing. Got a flip of the coin. 13 out of 50
Nice.
on sing.
That's a plus 20 on her worship roll.
Good job.
Yeah, I like that singing stuff.
Okay. And you're going to have them go through the ritual, correct? Do the worship,
Yes.
cut themselves,
Yes.
splatter the blood.
Yep. Using the dagger we got from the longhouse.
Okay. So the first girl, the Ernalda-ish one, does her thing, cuts herself, splashes the blood, turns and gives the knife to her sister, and then walks through the rock face.
Awesome.
Cool.
The vegan
She
one
rolled awful good.
then
Wow,
does
even
her
that
thing.
augmentation.
Same situation. Cuts her hand, sprinkles the blood, turns and gives the knife to Engrilar, and then steps through the rock face.
Awesome. Ingril, are you?
Initiates allowed to follow, or only non-initiates can go?
Normally you're allowed to bring helpers, but
Well,
Okay,
you gotta
we just
remember,
attempt to walk.
everybody on this side of the rock facing for the first time is not an initiate.
correct.
They're not members of
Right,
the
but
clan.
we are.
They're not adults.
But we are now. All of us are initiates of something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But we're not.
Can initiates try to follow the two?
Well, an initiate is going to lead people through the process. They're not going to just leave them on their own, right?
Right.
Yes, correct.
You remember when you went through your initiation as an adult, you had 2 uncles and an aunt that went with everybody in your group.
Okay. So we should follow through, right?
I think it's a worship role. And
Give it a try.
Same thing. I'm going to go. Here, let me go ahead. I'm going to feel inspired by his singing and do the same thing.
Okay.
Linker my worship, cut, splatter the blood, and hand the knife back to whoever's next, assuming I'm successful.
Okay. Roll
I'll go
plus
next.
20.
Thank you. 13 plus, yeah, that'll easily make it.
Okay, you see the doorway dissipate, and you can see a long cave-like entrance.
Okay. I will say the doorway has opened for me, and I will pass the knife to the next person.
Do I just keep singing for everybody?
Yep, you're last.
All right.
Sounds fair.
Okay.
No, I mean, I understand. Subutai?
Yeah. So I'm making a roll now of inspiration, or am I going to just
No,
go ahead?
you're making your worship roll. You have a plus 20.
Excellent.
Worship
Okay.
whoever your deity is.
Yes. Found child.
Right. Before we go much further, is there any sort of rune spell that Renee has that she might want to cast on us before we go any further? Maybe not.
Oh, Lars.
Yes.
Did you strip down before you went through?
Oh, yes, of course. I said I did what they did.
Okay. What weapon are you taking with you?
My broadsword.
Okay.
No, I've got a dagger. I'll take a dagger. I think the frescoes had daggers, right?
Yes, they did.
He didn't have. Okay,
Well,
I'll take
he
a
had
dagger.
that ceremonial dagger the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
I failed.
The doorway does not seem to appear.
Okay. I'm still singing and handing the
Yeah.
Hand the
I'm about
dagger
to go
over.
next.
I'll hand the
I
dagger.
just
over
want to
to,
see something.
Arestra. If there's anything the nymph can do for us, or not the nymph, the naiad,
Like what?
I don't know what.
Oh.
I have no idea.
I was thinking that, for instance, she might cast a fire shield on us. That's about the only thing I see that she has that might
There's
be useful. Unless there's a common spell that might be useful.
What's Aiden's character's name?
I don't know.
Oh, he's on! Yay!
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't recall.
Oh, I
I
didn't.
was going to say, Aiden.
Hey, you're right,
Aiden,
Justin.
You have to strip down and then roll a die.
To catch you up, they
Ooh, so spirit.
they deciphered what
Maybe
they could
spirit
of
block.
the frescoes and decided that they need to go through a hero quest of types similar to what everybody goes through for adult initiation. And Subutai recalls we've got to do some kind of a worship ceremony in order to initiate this whole thing, which the girls did not know, which is why it did not work for them when they tried the first time.
Oh, okay.
The girls stripped down to just skirt and dagger, and Angrelar's been singing. That's given everybody a bonus of plus 20. And then the
Oh,
girls
nice.
went through, and then Lars just went through.
I'm thinking maybe
You don't have to
maybe
try.
maybe a couple of points of spirit block might be helpful from the naiad, since she's not doing anything else useful for us.
Well, I failed to go through, so it's someone else's
Okay.
turn.
So you can armor up and stand guard.
Yeah, if the
can try
naiad
again
if the
later.
naiad isn't going to cast spirit block, I'm going to go ahead and go without it. But
Angrelar,
I'm
You say
going
we
to
can
ask.
try again?
do you want to have that occur?
Sure, I'll ask her to do it.
Okay, how much do you want to cast on who?
Spirit block.
Mm-hmm. She
I
has
would-
like 15
what-
points left.
What does that do there, Arestra?
It acts like spirit
It
armor
acts
during
as
spirit
like
combat.
protection from.
Oh,
So, if there are How many of us
There's 4
left?
of you
Four?
left.
Is that
Three?
something we
Four?
can?
1, 2, 3. There are 4 of us here.
But is that something where can we do the timing where we do the ritual and if the door opens, then we can turn to the naiad to get the whatever it is.
Yeah, we can
the
retcon that so
spell,
you can get the spell on everybody.
and they can turn around and walk in. And if like Subutai fails, so he doesn't have to get the.
Well, he just failed
Then
it
she-
this time. He can try again.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm going to try again.
Right. So maybe she could do like 3 points on each of us and still have a couple of points left.
Okay.
All right. If she would, please. I'm learning as I'm going. Okay, so the rest are you going to try
Yeah,
next?
I'm going to try it next.
You're going to try to be a stand-in ant.
Yeah, I'm going to try to be a stand-in ant.
Lars is already in there with one of them.
I'm being a good Babistra Gori. I'm going to take my axe with me, but I'm going to strip down otherwise.
This is kind of a cool.
If there was
scenario.
something bloody, there's blood all over the place. Cool. If I cut myself, I can not only can I splash the blood, then I can smear it over my body and on my axe.
It sounds pretty gruesome.
That's about what I do. Okay, ready for my
So
roll?
you're stripped down. We're all stripping down to our waist, huh?
Yep. Down to skivvies.
Okay.
Okay.
I have a nice safe success.
Okay, the doorway
Okay.
opens up. You can see a cave-like entrance.
Enter. I follow in.
Okay.
Follow in.
So
This is
Aiden's
2 of us
character, I
left.
don't even know the name.
Oh yeah, I forgot. My character's name is Voskindor.
Low or
V Voskindor.
Skin.
Mm-hmm.
You have your character sheet.
Yeah, I've got it up.
So what we're rolling is your worship of your deity. Plus,
And
Okay.
you have a plus 20.
Plus 20. Worship deity.
and I'm just
Okay.
performing here.
All right. I'll strip down as everyone else
What
does.
weapon are you going to take with you?
And yeah.
Pick my great axe.
Okay.
I barely made it. I made it by 5.
Okay.
Close
The
enough.
doorway seems
that
to
co-
open,
is that good?
so you can see through into a cave entrance.
Okay.
Do you walk in?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll walk in.
Walk on in. Okay.
Subutai.
Subutai, you try it again?
Yeah, I'd like to.
Go for it.
All right. Do I still get a plus 20?
Yes, you do.
Okay. Successful.
Okay.
Yay.
But this time I grabbed a sword, and after I stripped down.
Okay. So Ingrelar, you're the last one.
Okay. Strip down. I'll take my short sword with blade sharp.
Okay.
Can I take my crystal with it, or does that get left behind?
Do you have it like in a pouch or something? Or is it in a necklace?
I don't know.
Or
I never thought about it. It just says 8-point magic storage crystal.
I'm sure you've got something you can put it in the carry with you. Yeah.
It's hanging about my neck. Okay. I failed. How long do I have to wait to try it again?
Not too long. Go ahead and roll. Remember, you got your plus 20 as well.
Oh, yeah. I succeeded this. Well, yeah, I almost rolled a natural the second time.
Okay.
Without the plus.
Okay, so everybody's inside. Everybody takes 1 point of damage to their left arm, except for Subutai, who takes 2.
Ooh.
Wouldn't I take 2
Oh, that's right. And Ingrelar, that's right. Ingrelar also took 2.
since I failed once?
Which arm? The left arm?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so as each of you continue down this dark dark corridor. Eventually, you'll come up upon the twin girls, and there is a statue in the middle of this corridor or cave entrance kind of thing.
Uh-huh. Stands before a statue, giving him air, movement, and earth runes. Show piety.
He is standing there. One hand is open and extended towards the way you guys are coming. So whoever's in front is standing towards that person.
How does one show piety in this world?
Make a cult lore roll.
Bowing, kneeling, sitting cross-legged.
Probably.
What's that?
Make a cult lore roll. Everybody can.
Oh. Well, once we do it, we'll know.
I missed.
I barely missed.
Yeah,
I failed.
me too.
Hey, girls, how do you show piety?
You need to invoke one of your elemental.
Ooh, I made mine.
Oh, okay.
I made mine.
So you
Invoke?
can collaborate. That's what you think it means as well.
Okay.
I couldn't hear you. You need to invoke what?
One of your elemental runes.
Okay.
Elemental runes.
I could do that.
Now we'll try water.
Do earth.
I'll do earth as well.
And I'll do earth as well, even though my fire is better.
Holy shit. I rolled a 2.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Ooh.
That's a crit.
Yeah. Out of 60.
hey.
Brian,
Yes.
I'm going to go for my air rune,
Mhm.
and I succeeded. Do we get a check mark?
Yes.
Woohoo!
Awesome.
Great.
So I failed. Do I have to try it again?
Wait. No. Hold on.
That's my
Everybody
first.
succeeded.
That's my first rune check mark.
Seems all I can roll is 13 or 80.
Angrilar, what rune are you trying to invoke?
Yes. Water. Air, or should I do one of these three? Air, earth, air, movement. No, movement's not elemental. So.
Okay, so
I could try an earth.
as Lars. Well, the girls do theirs. Sedestra is using earth, and Orandrar is doing air. So you see, as they are off invoking their runes, that an actual rune appears in the air above their hands and floats forward to the hand of the statue and then goes inside.
Awesome.
And then they're able to actually pass right through the statue. So Lars, as you do yours, the same sort of thing happens. An air rune appears in the air of your hand, floats over, goes into his hand, and then you can see he goes transparent, so you can walk through him.
Okay.
Same thing happens with
Subutai.
Arestra.
Okay.
When Subutai goes, his rune just lights up the whole hallway.
Ooh.
Wow.
What rune did you use?
Earth.
Subutai?
The earth.
And it goes through and settles down to his hand, and you can then see through and pass on through too. Angrilar,
Beautiful.
when you do your rune, it's kind of small and wobbly and grayish, but it passes over and goes into his hand, and then you can see through the statue to pass on through.
Okay, well, great.
Okay, so we have V left, right? With Sandor?
Yeah.
That's the only one
Yeah,
left.
Boskindor. Yeah. Yeah, I made my roll.
What rune did you use?
Oh, I used the earth as well.
Okay. Same thing. Earth rune appears, goes over into the statue, it dissipates so you can walk on through.
Awesome.
Piety.
Okay.
This is
After
a cool
you
theme.
pass through the statue, you feel a cold emptiness go through you.
Ooh.
And you don't think that you're going to be able to use that rune in any form or fashion.
The one we just used?
Yep. For like inspiration, that kind of thing. There's just an empty
Okay.
space there now.
Dang.
Oh, because we offered it up.
That makes sense.
Okay, the cave starts to narrow.
Okay.
The floor, the walls, the ceiling, all begin to be made of rough protrusions and sharp stones. Excuse me.
Do we have the girls like our arms around their shoulders?
No, they're in front.
That's what I'm saying. How do? Okay. Enough said.
They're the first two.
Gotcha.
And it gets narrow and narrow, and they have to actually turn sideways. So everybody's got to turn sideways, kind of thing. And you scrape through. And
So as it gets narrow, Brian,
Yeah.
and I can see what's coming, I'm going to say to the girls, be brave. Remember, be brave.
They smile up at you. And as you go through, the rocks jab painfully into your flesh. After a few meters, the pain seems almost unbearable. Everyone needs to make a power times 5 roll.
Oh no.
You can inspire to do this if you're concerned.
Ooh. I got a 09 out of 60.
Good to go.
Oh, thank goodness.
Well,
Fuck, fucking barely failed. Fuck.
I, on the other hand, did terrible.
Stumblitis.
Despite having a good chance.
Lars, did you make
Oh,
it?
my hand out and say, steady up, steady up. I don't know what that would be. Communication. Charm?
Sing, orate.
Orate? Come on, guys, we can do it. Stick together.
I just barely failed.
Lars, did you make it?
Okay.
I did 12.
And Varestor, did you
I
make
did
it?
not fumble.
Yeah,
I did not fumble. I missed fumbling by 1. I rolled a 98.
Okay, so Arestra, you have to stop for, and Subutai, as you're going through, you both have to stop for a second. Take another deep breath. Take 1 point of damage to your general hit points.
Mm-hmm.
And make a power times 4 roll.
Can I
Repeat
assist
that.
by any kind of communication?
Can you repeat that part, that last part, after I said I took 1 hit point of damage?
Power times 4.
Okay.
Ryan,
Yes?
can we inspire them?
Sure. What are you going to use?
I'm going to sing with Angrelar.
Okay, roll it.
So we must know an inspirational song.
Yeah, I don't say anything. There's no inspire type skill there, is there?
It's what we're doing by. No, there's no specific inspire skill that I'm aware of.
No, there's
but we can do
Oh,
things. Like
Okay, so
sing,
we're going to sing to take their mind off the pain, that type of
Yes, exactly.
or, yeah, we're bards.
thing. Ooh, I succeed. What is
I
it?
succeed. What?
Yeah, I succeed.
Okay, so Arestra and Subutai, you get a plus 20 on this power times 4 roll.
All right, I'm going to roll now.
No pain, no
I
gain.
fumbled.
No pain, no gain.
Arestra, did you make it?
I criticaled.
Oh, okay, great.
I criticaled before the inspiration.
Okay, Subutai.
I fumbled with 100.
You take another point of damage.
Okay.
You need to make a power times 3 roll. You still get the plus 20.
Okay.
We're singing, you can do it.
It's the
Stand
Eye of the
on.
Tiger.
I was thinking of the champion song.
I passed.
Okay.
27.
I wonder what happens if you get to the point where you can't proceed any farther.
You die.
You're
You
kill yourself.
And your spirit gets saved.
That was number 3.
Yes, it was.
Ooh, yuck.
Okay, you continue down the passage. It widens, and you're now in a sort of circular cave of a decent diameter. A glowing white ghost stands in the center. It says, "Send forth a champion!"
I'm happy to go.
Okay. Arestra
Or-
steps forward.
I would like to invoke my honor passion.
Ooh.
An honor passion.
This is when we sing Eye of the Tiger.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Oh, yeah, it says passion. I don't know what an honor passion is.
You're going to find out.
What is your honor, Arestra?
Wendy,
80.
So, Pete, look right under your characteristics, strength,
I
con.
see it. I just don't know what honor is for an honor
It's
passion.
personal
Maybe-
honor.
Oh, yeah. Like a personal challenge she just took a step forward to take.
Well,
Mhm.
in a way, it's like if somebody disses you, that's a slight on your personal honor.
Cool.
And thirdly, this says what honor can achieve. Is the wording that went with this one.
Yep.
It is.
Oh, what?
Okay. We have a... Oop, wrong mouse.
This is a good scenario for like rolling up new characters.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is what you got to do.
Okay, does everybody have the map board up where they can see it?
No.
I do now.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
Uh-oh.
That's a very artistic cave. Just want to let you know that.
hmm
Brian, are you using a magic arm
What do you mean?
for the camera? For the
Oh, no.
webcam?
I jury rigged something.
Hmm.
Yeah, you should see it. It's like hanging from the ceiling and the wall, and it's got strings. It's pretty cool.
Awesome.
Take a picture of it and send it so we can see what's going
Is
on.
that-
Yeah, I will.
I have a magic arm that I use, but there's always some glare that I have a problem with.
I find that if I turn my big light on, I get a glare.
Mm-hmm.
You need a ring light with a diffuser.
Yeah.
No, easy for you to say.
They make them for iPhones or any kind of cell phone and cameras.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Aiden has one of those stand-up things with a ring on it.
Yeah,
Wait.
okay. I don't know if it's a diffuse. If it has a diffuse, it might. Actually, that would make sense. Still attached.
Strike rank who? So we're standing there without any armor on except for the 2 points of spirit
3
armor.
points of spirit block.
That does not sound great.
Well, Anglar is. The rest of us are watching.
Okay.
No,
Restaurant.
Arestra, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
These are the girls. How many little girl figures?
That's close enough.
Those little goblins.
Yes.
That's good. Muscular.
Yeah, we gotta read.
Bruce, that book you recommended me is on a Facebook auction group for $75. I'm thinking about getting it.
Oh,
That's like cheap compared to what's regular price on eBay.
Did you try Noble Knight
it seems
Games?
like- yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's where I got mine.
What, like 20 years ago?
No, like 4 weeks ago.
Enemy Within?
Yeah.
Really?
I don't remember how much it was, but
okay.
it wasn't.
Anyway,
I
I
would
didn't
pay
mean to
$75
distract.
for it.
It seems like you can get the PDF and just get it printed.
Yeah, you can. But that's not very cool.
Well, you can get it bound, printed and bound. I mean, anyway. It seems like if somebody wants like $100 for something like that, you could easily spend that or less just getting it bound. And you got a regular
You'd
book.
spend that much. You'd spend, with the color and stuff, it's easily $25, $30 to $50 to print and bind.
Yeah, let's use these for the girls instead.
Oh, I like the goblins.
Even better.
Girls.
Okay.
Okay,
Good night.
so Arestra, you step forward. You
Right.
invoke your honor passion. Did you roll?
Not yet. Ooh, and I fail.
That's a
Can you
minus
believe that?
20.
I rolled a 93.
You're going to have a minus 20 on this duel.
Right.
Okay, so the way we're going to work. Oh, the figure starts to solidify, and you've got a battle axe, right?
I do.
I should have prepared better for this.
The adventurer is despondent. Minus 10 from further rolls.
Oh, it's minus 10? Okay.
10.
And everybody can see that it transforms and looks just like Arestra.
Oh
Ah,
Wow.
Okay,
Except-
so
It isn't, except that it isn't despondent.
No, it's not. Okay, so Arestra, the way this is going to happen is going to be similar to Spirit Magic in that it happens on strike rank 12. It's an opposed honor passion roll.
Okay.
An opposed honor passion.
Yeah. Okay. So my
So-
honor is 80, but since I'm
Despondent.
despondent, it makes it effectively a 70.
That is correct.
Wait, it's minus 10?
It's minus 10 for passions.
Oh, I thought it was minus 20 because you tried to invoke.
But it's the same thing, only different with between runes and passions.
Oh, right. Okay, gotcha. Let's happy everyone.
Passions are on page 236.
Okay.
There we go. I was looking
So do we
for a
do-
number, and I just found it.
Are each of us going to have to step forward and do this?
I don't know.
Not just
Probably.
curious. I need to take a quick break. I can go last.
Actually, I need to take a quick break too, so you want to just do it right now? Everybody take a break?
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Okay, next round. Statements of intent. The girls are going to plash themselves against the wall. Actually, here.
Oh,
I
you
wanna-
need the whole party.
Lars.
I want to move over toward the girls. I want to be in front of the one further south.
Right here, between her and Arestra.
Um,
I will continue
down screen 2 hexes.
hiding, unfortunately.
One more.
Oh,
Yeah, okay, no, that's fine. That's fine right there.
okay. So you'll get there technically on strike rank 4 plus your dex modifier.
6. Okay.
Subutai.
I cannot engage in spirit combat unless I'm attacked, correct?
Spirit combat.
Okay. Well,
But
then
that
in
is
case-
correct.
all right. So, I would like to get also in front of the girls, next to Lars.
Which side? 1 or
The
2?
right side. Yes.
Okay. And Grolar.
I'll move off to the right towards the other apparition.
Strike rank 5.
Okay. They look hostile or what? I will defend myself if attacked.
Okay.
That means I will strike back on strike rank 11.
Okay, so Lars, you're there on 4, correct?
6.
6?
Or, yeah, 6.
Okay, and Subutai's there on 2, 3, 4.
I guess.
Yeah, Lars, forget about the dex modifier.
Okay, 4.
4, Subutai, 1, 2, 3, also 4, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And Angralara's 5. Okay, so one, 2, 3.
What do these
Angrelar,
appar-
as you move up on this figure, it is female in appearance. What's your power?
12?
Roll percentile.
27?
You have become enthralled. You will stand helpless.
Wow.
I rolled. Okay.
Arestra, the one engaging you is trying to reach out at you. Are you going to defend yourself?
Yes.
Are you going to dodge or parry?
This is the one that I was engaged with initially.
No.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
There is a dark figure that appeared and moved forward to
Right.
engage you.
I will I will attempt to dodge
Okay.
simply. I don't really want to engage yet,
Right. Okay.
but if it's going to try, I don't necessarily want it to touch me either.
Right.
So
okay.
dodging seems like
Roll your dodge.
and I failed.
Okay. How many magic points do you have?
13.
Roll percentile.
36.
Good job.
You lose 1 magic point.
Okay.
And we get to strike rank 12, so we got the honor rolls.
Okay. There we go. I got a 15. It's a lot better.
But that's not a special, is it?
Don't think so. With a 70?
No, it's a 14 for a 70.
Yep.
Okay, so that
If I wasn't dispirited.
That is a tie. So it's essentially unresolved. Okay, next round. Statements of intent. Angrelar. Oh, you're enthralled. Lars.
Can I tell what the new figure near Angrelar is actually doing?
Actually, probably not. Or it does not seem to be actively doing anything, if that's what you mean. It's not like striking at him. But it looks like it's going to start moving.
Okay. Um, yeah, I don't have a specific declaration at this point.
Oh, wait. I forgot to add somebody in for... I keep forgetting his name.
Postador.
Vossendor, yep. He's got a great axe, right?
Yes.
There we go. So actually, you get a statement of intent for you from last round.
I would have just moved up with Angular
Like next to him?
since everyone solved it. Well, towards the apparition.
Like here?
Yes.
Okay. In that case, it's not going to move yet. Lars.
Okay, I don't have a specific declaration at this point.
Okay, Vossendor, statement of intent.
To keep the apparition from getting towards everybody else, but I don't want to get touched by it. So, like, being at arm's length, but like threateningly, I don't know.
Do you want to actually attack it, or do you just want to defend yourself?
Defend myself.
Okay. Subutai, statement of intent.
I would like to get in a position to attack, and if I am not attacked, then I'll just take a defensive position.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I am attacked, how many strike ranks do I have to wait to attack back, retaliate?
Well, you can plan on attacking and simply not attack unless you are attacked, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I'm going to do.
Okay, so it would be, the next strike rank after the
6.
attack.
Well, my sword strike rank is 6.
Right, so you would normally attack on 6, but if the creature does not attack you before 6, you're holding your
5.
attack.
Yeah, 5 actually.
Okay.
Cool. And I have a sword, not a bow.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Okay. Vossendor,
Yep.
what is your power?
What is my power?
Yep.
Oof, it's like it's 9.
Wow.
Roll
Someone
percentile.
actually has less than me.
Yeah, my power is garbage. My other stats are kind of crazy though. I got a 16.
Okay.
Damn. Good job.
Yeah, maybe I'll won't get enthralled. I wonder how powerful this thing is. I don't know what it is.
You are enthralled.
Oh, gee. Okay. Thought I rolled good. Darn.
You did roll good, just not good enough.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So we are coming up on strike rank. Nine. Arrestra, dodge.
No,
Okay, what is your magic points now?
12.
Roll percentile.
29.
You lose 2 more magic points. And strike rank 12, honor rolls. Roll.
Ooh, 76.
Okay. Next round, statements of intent. Subutai.
I think I'll attack.
Okay, Lars.
I'm going to hold position again.
Okay. Subutai, what strike rank do you attack on?
5.
Okay, make your roll.
Okay.
She's dodging.
All right. Oh, yes. That's how it's done. Rolled a 3
Ooh.
out of 60.
Is that a crit?
That's a critical attack.
Yes.
She fails for dodging.
Okay. Roll double damage. Double weapon
Okay.
damage plus your damage bonus.
Do I roll location?
Yes, you do.
Okay.
Do that first, please.
All right, that's 4.
Location 4. Okay.
Yes. Location 4 and D8 plus 1. So. I roll twice or double it?
You roll twice.
Okay, so I rolled a 5 and a 3, so that's 6 and a 4. That's 10 total.
Okay.
On the right leg.
Yep. That puts the leg down, so she collapses.
Beautiful.
Okay. That was 5, correct?
Yes.
Okay, on 9. Vossendor,
Yes.
what is your magic points?
Magic points. Nine.
Well, equals your power, huh?
Yeah. Right,
Roll
tiny
percentile.
power. Percentile. Okay. Ooh, 15.
You lose 1 magic point.
Damn.
You lose no matter what. That's
Yeah, apparently.
Uh-huh. Yeah, imagine how many you would have lost if you hadn't rolled so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe you have to roll higher then instead of lower then. Who knows?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
The dice don't know what I want. They just
Okay.
roll.
And we get a strike rank 12. Honor rolls. Arestra.
Well, how come you did that for?
Yeah, why? How come
73.
I got to do it, but Angular wasn't able
I've
to?
had like 1 success on my honor roll.
Is that a regular success?
No. Well, no, I'm
Maybe it's a
saying
random attack.
I'm because I rolled a 73. I haven't had
Yeah,
but
maybe.
Oh,
one
you
success.
haven't had. Okay.
Right. I failed my initial honor roll.
Well,
Then
you
I
already
failed
rolled.
my initial combat. Then I succeeded, and then I failed, and then I failed.
Okay.
And given how high my honor is, that's pretty bad.
It is. It's very, very poor. Okay. Next round, statements of intent.
I'm going to attack again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The target on the ground?
Yes.
Okay. Lars?
I'm going to say to Subutai, is it honorable to swing at a defeated foe?
Okay.
I can see that he's prepping to swing, right?
Yeah, uh-huh.
Yeah. So
I mean, I guess I'm kind of confused because where is, I don't, I mean, we've never held back before.
well, this is he asking a question or you?
No, I'm asking.
Okay. So from the meta level, this is an initiation ceremony of some kind that we're in. And there are 6 phases. We're in the 4th, and that says what honor can achieve. So honor is important here. And is it honorable to swing at someone who's effectively defeated? You've got them on the ground.
Well, it depends on who they are. I mean, if they're evil, then yeah, it is honorable.
Okay. Well, Lars is just pointing out that there's a question of honor here. I don't know what the right answer is. I'm just.
Mm-hmm.
Voicing concern. Okay. So you strike rank what? 5?
Well, yeah. I mean, I already stated my intent. I don't see how I can't backpedal out of it because, I mean, unless Lars is telling me don't do that.
No, that's up to Subutai to decide. We're still in statement of intent.
I don't know what the right answer is. There's something going on here that's relevant to honor. So that's why I was raising the question. Is that really what you want to do? I don't know. Maybe it is.
Also, like metagame, the way you're looking at it, it's probably like it's honorable to defend your buddy too.
You could look at it that way.
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean,
Okay.
every other engagement we've had, we've always tried to eliminate the enemy. So I feel like I'm being told I'm not playing this right.
No,
I really don't
know
know
what's
what
happening.
I'm supposed to
Saying
do.
you're not saying it right. My character, Lars,
Yeah.
is questioning whether it's honorable to swing at someone that you put on the ground. That's where Lars is coming from. And I was giving the rest of the detail, which is that this isn't normal, what we're doing here. This is a like a hero quest, mini hero quest. This We're not in a normal world here.
Mhm.
And so far as we know, the apparition hadn't actually attacked.
Yeah, it attacked
Arestra.
Restra.
It
We
hit her.
saw it because I asked
Yeah.
that question earlier, and you said I couldn't tell what it was
Oh,
doing.
No,
I'm
you said it
misunderstanding. I
was
thought you were
alive.
talking about the one over here you couldn't tell.
That's what you asked for. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it just seemed to me bizarre that we'd be watching a wrestler fight and not participate. So that's why
There
I
you go.
started attacking. But I mean, in that case, I'm just going to watch.
Well, so the beginning of this was send out a champion,
Mm-hmm.
right? So that's one-on-one combat, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if they're going to be, if the other two are actually going to attack him, then yeah, we should be honor bound to defend him. But from the conversation that I had earlier, I didn't see that that was happening.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Arestra did lose how many magic points?
3.
So she's been hit twice.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
And on
go
the other
ahead.
hand, now it's down on the ground. So, it's a moral dilemma, which is from a player standpoint, there is no right or wrong answer. Now, from a character standpoint, there may be a right or wrong answer. So, but we don't know as players what the all we can do as players, not since there isn't a right or wrong answer for us. All we can do is think of what we think the character thinks is the right or wrong answer for them,
Right.
and that really is all that Bruce and Lars is trying to get across. Bruce is saying, player to player, it's, we don't know, it's not our thing, but as character to character, it's questionable, and you have to think about what, from your character's moral perspective, what is the honorable thing to do? And it's a dilemma. And you can look at it either way. There isn't a right or wrong answer. That's the whole thing about having moral dilemmas.
All right. You need to decide and move.
Yeah, I'm not going to do anything.
Okay. On strike rank 1, it turns into smoke and begins to move up towards the ceiling. Arestra, honor roll.
What happened to the one that was next to the two of us?
It moved over by Arestra.
When did it do that?
On its move. I rolled a 30, a normal success.
It also had a normal success.
A tie.
Mm-hmm. Next round, statements of intent. Super tie.
Nothing.
Lars.
I want to move where I can get a better look on what the other one is doing.
Okay, how far do you want to go? You should be able to get a good look from here.
Okay. So, yeah, if I can tell that, I don't understand. I don't know what's going on here. I'm trying to figure it out. So,
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Restra, I'm assuming you continue with the honor battle?
Yep.
I should have mentioned that earlier, but I just assumed.
Nope. I tell you, if I want to do something other than that, I'll let you know.
Okay, what is your power?
My power is
Mhm.
13. You want me to roll my honor?
Not yet.
Okay.
I want you to roll percentile, though.
Okay. 85.
Okay. You are enthralled.
Okay.
You're immobilized, standing there helpless.
Okay.
Now we can make an honor roll.
Okay. Oh, I barely succeed, but I do succeed. 68.
Okay. Another tie. Statements of intent. Arrestra.
Same.
Lars. You didn't see the figure do anything overt, but Arrestra has stopped moving.
Is the one in the middle actually swinging at him?
You mean her mirror image?
Yeah.
They are doing some kind of motion kind of stuff. And it's still moving.
But we were not actually, neither of us were actually swinging at the other.
Um,
We were moving, and now I stop, but it's still moving. Is my understanding.
Yes.
yeah, if it goes to attack him, I'm going to attack it.
Which one? The dark figure or her mirror image?
The dark figure. If it goes to like
Okay.
try to hurt him,
Is that good?
yeah.
Okay. Okay, when we get to strike rank 9, well, it is making attacking motion. So when's your strike rank attack? +1?
Uh, let's see, a dagger. What's a dagger?
4?
4. I go on. I go on 6.
Okay, it's attacking. Hit her.
Okay.
It's going to dodge.
An op 3.
Ooh. That's a critical success, correct?
I believe so.
Dang, double criticals on shadow figures.
Dagger's a d4 plus 2 plus 6. D20. Location 7 for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage.
7 for 9 damage.
Oh, hang on. Dagger does. What is it? Slashing? So it's
No,
twice
dagger's
weapon
impale.
damage?
Dagger's impale.
Okay, so. Max
plus 1.
and. Okay, so. That was 5, and 4 is 9, plus 6. 15.
Ouch. That puts her down on the ground. Okay, Arestra, strike rank 12.
Another 73. Another failure.
Okay. Arestra falls to the ground and dissipates.
Oof.
What does that mean?
We don't
Like
know.
Like the one spirit thing, it is
The
gone.
mirror
Maybe he went
image
outside.
dissolves.
Honor failed. It wasn't honorable enough.
I'm gonna go check
This
out our.
figure dissipates into smoke and swirls up and away.
So, how many figures are left?
There are no figures left.
What about the one that was on the ground?
That one already left.
You're in the
Yeah,
smoke.
They already
It
both of
dissipated
them went to
a
smoke
long
and
time ago.
went away.
I'm gonna go check on our companions.
Okay, a couple minutes later, they will come around.
Okay.
Get control of themselves, able to do things.
Well, I'm not sure what just happened, I'll say. I don't know if we succeeded or not.
Yeah.
Does the ghost come back?
No, it does not.
It's not back yet.
After I come around, I look around and said, "Where's the restaurant?"
We don't know.
Probably not good.
Maybe
Well-
she's moved on.
Remember, this is an initiation ceremony, so it's usually not deadly.
Well, we got to get these two girls through their initiation, right?
Right.
Okay.
So I'm not sure what just happened. But let's move on. There's a way out.
Okay,
The way forward.
do you want the girls to continue to lead?
Yeah, I'm going to ask them, do they have any idea what just happened here?
No, they have no idea.
Okay, let's go on.
Okay. As you continue down the tunnel, you can see a glowing green light. As you enter the clearing, it's a lush forest, and you find that you are alone. Except at the bottom of this magnificently huge tree is a nymph who seems to be dying. Who was first? Subutai or Lars? I think Lars was. Lars,
The girls.
what do you do? Oh, the girls aren't there.
Oh, all right. Are we alone or
You
are we
are alone.
I am alone.
You are
I'm
alone.
gonna go to her. I go to her.
Okay. As you kneel down to her, she whispers up to you, "Ease my pain. Only what you really are will tell you what to do."
Is there a compassion room?
Healing.
You feel intuitively that you need to choose a rune and not invoke it, but enact on it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do what on it?
Enact. Describe what you would do using that rune. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So is this an element or power, or can we use passions?
No passions. Only runes.
Okay, so power or elemental.
Except for the one you sacrificed already.
Oh, I see. So I know that they're woodland type creatures, right? They're tied to the trees. Do I know that?
Well, if you assume that this nymph is a dryad, then yes, it would
Oh,
be.
and I don't know that, do I?
No, unfortunately, you don't.
But she's sitting right at the tree, right?
Yep.
All right. I want to. Is there water nearby?
No, there's not.
No water. Do I? I didn't bring any water, did I?
No.
Um, remember back what the blue man did.
Yeah, I can tell you right now. So what he did was
I got it.
He's holding her, but just
Okay.
compassion
Right.
can too.
I am going to invoke my fertility rune to try to heal her.
Okay. What is your fertility rune?
62.
Roll it.
I was thinking of the same thing.
I've got a unique one, I think.
28.
A success?
Yes.
Okay, you see her smile up at you, and then everything goes dark.
Any dark here now?
Subutai,
yes.
you enter into a large, lush forest. There is a huge, magnificent tree in front of you. Laying at the foot of the tree is a nymph who appears to be dying.
Okay.
There is
I
nobody
approach-
else here. No Lars, no girls. Nobody behind you.
All right. I approach the nymph and say, "Are you in pain? What can I do for you?"
She whispers up to you, "Ease my pain. Only what you really are will tell you what to do." So you need to choose a rune, any except for the one that you sacrificed, and describe what you would do to
Okay.
emulate that rune,
Okay.
to ease her pain.
I would try to use the air rune to suck the air out of her lungs and basically end her life.
Okay.
As it sounds like she is like to perform euthanasia, basically.
Yeah, uh-huh.
So
What's your air rune?
It's 50.
Roll it.
Okay. Oops, I rolled the wrong dice.
Yeah, D12s don't work.
So the D20 and the D8 don't count?
No, they don't.
I missed. I rolled a 65.
Okay, she moans in pain. What else are you gonna try and do?
My only other thing that I could possibly do would be pretty inhumane, so I really don't know what to do. I mean, I guess I could sing to her, but that's not gonna
That's not a
that's
room.
not gonna ease her pain. Yeah. The only other one that I have that might do some good is to
What are your other higher scores?
well, I mean, actually, I do have a really good one, which is death. I guess I could just try to. I guess I could just try to kill her in some humane way. I mean, my death rune is 75,
Okay.
but I want to do it in a way that's not painful.
Yes,
Like, I don't want to attack her.
Right, no. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll.
That you're basically like that. That's similar to your peaceful cut.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna roll, and I'm successful with a 52.
Okay, at that, she has a slight smile across her face as her breath leaves her body for the last time, and you find yourself in the dark.
Oh wow.
Bossendor!
Yes.
You walk into a large, luscious green forest. There's this huge, magnificent tree in front of you. Lying at the foot of the tree is this nymph who appears to be dying. She
I will run
whispers
up
to you, and says, "Ease my pain. Only what you really are will tell you what to do."
All right. I'm gonna invoke my stasis power rune. I'm gonna smack the tree and say, "Stand strong like this tree," and then lift her up.
Okay.
And I roll an easy 28.
Okay. She smiles, and the forest goes dark. Engrilar!
Yeah.
You enter in a great, huge forest, luscious green. There's this magnificent, huge tree in front of you, and lying at the foot of the tree is this nymph who appears to be dying. No one else is here.
I will use my water rune to.
Oh,
What else? And water the tree. It looks pale and dry. Maybe this will ease the tree and your pain.
Did not use the water rune at the statue?
I used the movement rune.
No, at the statue when you
Did I?
first came in.
Is that water or is that movement?
I had that you used your water rune. Movement would not have
Okay.
worked because it had to be an elemental rune.
Oh, okay.
So you cannot use your water rune here.
Okay. Well, again, I'll use the fertility rune and give her a gentle kiss and try to ease her pain.
Okay, roll it.
Easy peasy.
All right. She smiles, and the forest goes dark.
Wah, wah, wah. Arestra rematerializes.
I hope so.
oh, we did something bad there, I think.
Some, I don't know. I have no idea.
Okay. Do I have something for this?
Boom, boom. That's 5. Step
Wouldn't be the
5.
first time the player has fallen out of Hero Quest. Wouldn't be the first time the players has had a character fall out of a Hero Quest.
And your passions for your people feed the community. Oh, okay.
Guess we're gonna use a passion. Passion.
Which passion?
I've got an idea. depending on how everything goes out.
I had a figure for this, but it's a 3D figure, so that's not going to quite work.
That's okay. You can use it.
I'd have to dig it out of one of my boxes, and I'm not sure where it is. Okay.
We're all two-dimensional creatures, and it's a third-dimensional creature, so it's really scary to us.
The spirit dimension.
Yeah, yeah.
I might have to crash kind of soon because I've just been working a crazy amount and I'm kind of dead.
Okay, because we're actually going to get into a combat, so we just want to stop here?
No. It's okay. I can hang out.
Okay.
Well, now we've been told it's a combat. All right.
No.
Broken chains are lying on the ground. Floating demon.
Okay, so... only one of the twins is here.
Aww.
Wait. That sounds so. Wait. Oh no.
I mean, we got to do it twice.
Which one made it?
The Ronaldo one. And in this cave is a pathetic looking creature. Some sort of spirit that looks at you, and in between crazed, insane laughs, it says, "May your passions nourish me, and in return I will bless you with my wisdom." Sedestra says, "We must invoke our passions and feed it our magic."
Who said that?
The girl.
Sedestra.
The girl?
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the twin that made it.
We must invoke our passions?
To feed it.
And feed it your magic.
I don't want to give it my magic. I don't even have that much.
Mechanically, what that means is that... Where'd it go?
You're screwed.
You need to roll
Yeah,
any
that's what it
passion
means.
you have and sacrifice magic points.
How many?
It depends on how many you want to do. For example, your passion roll is modified down by 10 times the number of magic points that you sacrifice. So slower is more successful.
How many do you need to pump in?
I don't understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't understand what.
So take the passion love of family. I've got it at 60.
Mhm.
So I'm going to sacrifice a point of mana at -10 to my. That's right, Brian. 10 to 1.
Uh huh.
So I've got a 60. -10 is 50. So if I successfully roll under 50, I presume I successfully give it a point of mana.
That is correct. And if you do 2 points, it's -20, but then 2 points go to the creature.
Okay, I'm gonna do 3 points.
So passions, you still have honor, right? That's a passion.
It is. Yep.
Oh, nice. All right, I did 3 points. I did hate chaos, and I rolled 21 for my 50.
Wait. We're not rolling yet.
Oh, we're not rolling. Dang
No,
it.
I didn't tell you to roll, did I? We're just talking about how it works. Because I think
Okay.
there's a misprint here. It's actually -5% for each point.
Okay.
I should
Same
do-
concept, but
Still
minus.
succeeded.
Oh, big time.
Is there anything else you can tell us about what's going on here? Are there any moon runes or chaos runes or?
Not that you can see.
I don't see any chains. There are no chains?
I thought that one maybe was symbolic.
Could be. Okay.
Just
What
a
are we
second.
gonna
Okay, I'm copying some stuff down. So if you guys want to discuss things for a second.
Yeah, I took that in a more literary sense, but maybe it was literal.
I'm not sure. I do suspect that this is the spirit of the tribe thing, and so what we feed it is what it's going to become in a way. So I think we need to balance it against, if we do hate lunars or something that's going to hate lunars, not necessarily a bad thing, but we should also think about the clan. So family, loyalty to clan.
So should the score for loyalty to clan and family and Kalimar all be the same?
Probably for us, yes, because we haven't gone very far. Mine are all 60s, for instance. Honor is a little bit higher, but not much. Although I do have hate chaos at 75.
See,
Oh,
I'm having
really?
eight.
That's because I hate chaos.
What made you hate chaos?
The chaos bat, or the crimson bat, ate my grandma.
Oh, wow.
Okay, that's not funny.
That's kind of, I mean, it is kind of fun. I mean, your characters think it's funny, but I think it's pretty funny. Don't worry, I hate chaos too.
So I have a love of wisdom passion, so I think that's what I'm going to go with, to try to give it wisdom.
Really?
I have no hates and no loves.
Oh, you got that from your cult, didn't you?
Yeah. I mean, I could be totally off on this, guys. I don't know. But it kind of feels like what we give it is what it becomes.
Well, everybody has a love family.
But
Common.
I think we want something balanced. Shouldn't all be like just love family. maybe a little bit of this and a little bit of that and some of this.
Oh, this is what this girl would come out with?
I don't know if it's about the girl so much as it is that this is the clan spirit thing. So if we feed it a bunch of hate, the people that are associated with it are going to have a lot of hate. So
I mean,
that
all,
I'm speculating. I don't know that for a fact, but I think we need to be cautious about what we do here.
I agree.
So I'm intending to feed it a love of wisdom.
so I guess we'll find out here in a moment. What's the sequence? And what's the total they need to get to?
Yeah, that's the other question.
Because we can only get down to one, and then we have to stop giving power. And some people have already lost some power.
Yeah.
The
A
rest
little
of us mostly. She's not.
She's not here. He faded away.
Okay. Don't need that. Okay, so the girl gives her little spiel about use your passions to feed it your magic, and she runs up to it. 1, 2, 3. Lars, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I'm going to follow suit. I'm going to go up with her and assume that she's correct.
We all circle around. That's what you're saying.
It might actually be a chaos creature. I don't know.
Subutai,
Yeah.
what you gonna do?
I'm not sure.
Vassandor, what are you gonna
I'll
do?
go first.
I'm gonna use my hate chaos, and I'm gonna use 3 points.
Okay, not yet, because you gotta get within range to touch it, kind of thing.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna run up.
1, 2,
Like
3,
the little
4,
girl did.
5. Okay.
Hey, Brian.
Yes.
Now that I'm close to it, can I get an idea what this actually is?
How?
Is it? I
I want to do something.
identify otherworldly creature.
You gonna cast that?
I'll move up next to it.
Which side?
While Lars is thinking.
I really don't know what I don't know what rune I can use.
Passions, not runes.
It's a passion, yeah.
Or passion, yeah. I guess I could use
Oh, just get up next to it first.
I could do love family.
There you go.
No. Devotion to deity. 70.
Okay.
My chance of casting is very low. No, I'm not going to do that.
Plus, how long would it take to cast?
Right.
I actually want to do something though when I get up there.
What?
I want to use my sense chaos skill. Can I do that?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
But that will take the place of your first sacrifice.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that. I want to know if it's a chaos creature or not.
Brian, can I use loyalty to deity?
You can use any passion.
Yeah, that's my best passion. Well, one of them.
Okay.
Well, that's good for this.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
so
still,
Devotion.
the girl rolls. Ooh, an odd 4.
Ooh.
Lars, what are you gonna do?
Love, wisdom.
Okay. How many points?
-5, right?
Per point.
So 2 points. 49. I succeed.
Okay. 2 points, you said?
And this is mana, right? Not rune.
Right, these
not
are magic
power.
points. These are magic points.
Yeah. 2.
Okay. Okay. Angrolar.
I guess the first time through, I'll go 2 points for love of family.
Okay.
I succeed.
Okay. You lose 2 magic points.
And do we mark off?
Yes, you mark off those
the
magic
2
points.
magic points?
Yes, you do. Okay. Vassendor,
Okay.
what is your skill percentage sense chaos?
45.
Roll it.
Okay. 42.
Okay. You do not sense any chaos in this cave.
Awesome. Good to know.
Okay.
That puts me at ease.
Subutai.
Yeah.
What
I
passion?
rolled. It was unsuccessful, so it doesn't matter.
Okay, well,
it was
you still lose
devotion
1
to
magic
deity.
point.
Okay. Devotion to deity.
Okay. At the end of the round, this pulsating, red, amoeba-like thing comes up out of the ground, engulfing both the girl and Vassendor.
Oh, man. It's a giant gorp.
Now, Gorps are solid. This thing came up out of the ground.
Oh, it's a spirit? Oh, that would make sense, wouldn't it?
Okay, the girl has okay, I can't do that. Okay. Vossendor, you lose 1 magic point.
Oh no.
What is your power?
I'm sorry, 9.
Roll percentile.
Uh, 40.
Okay, hold on a second. I got to invert some stuff because of the way we're doing saving throws. I think that's how it'll work. Okay. You collapse to the ground. Unconscious. Catatonic.
Who does?
You.
I do. Oh. That's not good. I still have mana then.
Not anymore.
I guess not.
Sucked it right out of you.
I'm scared that this is exactly what he did.
Same thing happens to the girl.
Aw.
Thud. Did this thing cover up the thing in the middle?
Yes, it did.
I guess it did. So now what?
What was in the middle?
The thing that we're supposed to give up the magic points to. Give me your passions.
Okay. New round. Statements of intent. Lars.
Can you identify this thing? It's some amoeboid creature, but do we have any idea what it is? Is it a spirit? What are we dealing with? Well, never mind.
Well, it's some kind of a spirit kind of thing. Go ahead and make an intelligence times 2 roll. And everybody can do that.
Everybody,
Well,
even catatonic,
not catatonic people, no.
Civitas successful.
Way to go.
Ingrilar?
Yeah.
No, I failed.
Yeah, I rolled a 23 on a 26.
Nice.
Yeah.
So can we see what happened
It
to the other?
appears to be some kind of an elemental, but nothing that you have ever come across before.
Okay. So, is it now seem, based on my intelligence roll, would it now seem pointless to me to continue to try to, use my devotion to my deity?
Well, there's two things that are happening simultaneously, right? There's
Mhm.
feeding the thing, and then there's trying to defeat this other thing. So you could take alternating turns, or have one person do one thing and other people do others.
I would like to attack it.
Okay.
So, I would like to attack it with multi-missile.
You're gonna step back and pull your bow out.
That's right. I don't even have a bow with me. All I have is a sword.
Oh, that's right. You just have the sword.
Yeah. Never mind.
Are there rocks? Can you throw a rock at it? Do a multi-missile on rock?
Missile the rock, yeah.
How does speed dart work exactly?
You cast speed dart on a missile. It gives you plus 15 to hit and plus 3 damage.
Did that with the rock.
Fuck. Shit. My best spirit magic is. There's probably no beasts in here I can summon.
Not that you've seen.
Yeah. Would Subutai have the intelligence to know whether a spirit block would be of any use here?
What's his intelligence?
13.
If it attacked you in some kind of spirit combat, then yes, it would.
Okay. That's like more of a reactionary spell. All right. I'm in that case. I'm just going to try to continue to feed that thing with my devotion to deity.
Okay.
It doesn't seem like I know how to attack this thing. So.
Engrilar.
There's 3 of us
Yes.
still up.
Who was the last? Who was the
Lars.
last? Who was the last one through the door, the gate?
Into this room?
No,
Eng-
from the river.
Engrilar.
I was.
Angela used the dagger on the thing, on the
Amoeba.
yeah.
Use the. Oh, you're talking about the
dagger on the elemental.
clan dagger. Okay, I'll give that a whirl.
I don't know.
I have my short sword with blade sharp on it.
Okay, sure.
So I was thinking I was going to strike it this turn.
Although you got to spend power or mana to use that, it might be better to give mana to the clan thing.
Yeah, but I got a crystal, don't I?
Yeah, you've got your crystal with
Yep.
the points in it.
So do you want me to feed the? You gonna attack it, Lars, or you want me to attack?
Who's fought elementals before?
I don't know.
I think we
I was
all
thinking
have.
about controlling them.
I fought a shadow elemental, and I think it wrecked us.
Do you
Yeah.
remember anything specific or unique about that?
I
I
think it
don't
was.
think you could hurt it with anything less than magic.
Yeah. I thought it was spirit magic only.
Well, magic weapons,
Mm-hmm.
but
Which I don't have.
do we know whether the clan dagger is magical?
You do not know if it is magical or not, no.
That sounds like a good bet.
It would be.
So, what strike rank do you go on these feeding or devotions or passions?
They go on strike rank 12.
Okay.
Okay, I'll use the clan dagger and strike it.
Okay.
Yeah, if you can hit it and damage it, that'll tell it if you do it
If I
over
can
turn.
infuse it with any magic, let me know.
What magic do you have to infuse it with?
I'm just, like magic points to go into it like a strike ring.
Oh,
Like
okay.
a
It is
blade shot.
not a matrix.
Okay. That doesn't mean it's not magical, though. I would say try it, see what happens. If it doesn't work, then we know.
All right.
I'm gonna feed it hate chaos at this point.
Okay.
Sure, there's a spell limit we're supposed to try to reach. Okay. I go on 4, 6,
Okay, so
2, 4, 6.
Angrilar's the only one attacking, correct? The
Correct.
other two are feeding it.
Yeah.
Okay, Angrilar. You go before they do.
Brian, could we tell if it benefited at all from what we did?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the girl fed it like 3 points.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say help us.
So I'm doing my attack first.
Yes.
Oh, 0-3 out of 43.
Ooh.
Excellent.
That's at least a
It
special.
is a special. But does not appear to do any damage.
Oh man!
Oh, no.
Fine.
All right.
Damn.
Now we know.
Alright, it's just gonna eat me. It's okay.
Okay, Subutai,
And the girl.
make your roll.
All right. I'm gonna roll. I'm successful. 46 out of 70.
How many points was that?
I didn't say, did I? It was
It's at least
yeah,
one.
devotion to deity. I guess I can't say retroactively, huh? I don't know actually. What are my options?
It's minus 5%
Minus
for every
5
point.
per point.
Oh, okay. Or I would say 2 points.
Okay. Lars.
I'm going to use hate chaos, starting at 73.
Mhm.
Can I invoke a hash or can I increase my chance by invoking a power rune?
What power rune are you thinking about?
Stasis. My thinking is that this is an intrusion on what it's supposed to be, and
Yes.
I'm thinking this would return it to the prior. Yes? Okay. So
Roll that first.
that's a success,
Okay.
not a
Plus
special.
20.
Okay, so that's plus 20. So I'm going to spend a lot of power, or mana. Let's see, 20 is 4 points. Plus, and that puts me there. So I'm going to do 8 points.
Woo. Roll it.
All right. I succeed on a 46.
Okay.
So 8 points.
So this is obviously temporary, right?
What do you mean?
These are mana. It comes back every 24 hours.
Okay.
It's not power we're spending. I just spent 10 points of power.
Wow.
That'd be bad.
I should have spent more.
Okay, so I should get a check mark on my hate chaos and my stasis,
Yes, that's
right?
correct.
Woohoo!
Okay. Vossendor, you lose one more magic point.
I do?
No, Vossendor.
Oh, alright.
Oh my gosh, I'm dying?
A little
This
bit.
thing's totally killing me.
Okay. New round. Subutai.
Yeah, I'm going to feed again.
Okay.
Because I don't have means to attack.
Angrilar.
And
Well, go ahead.
so I'm going to use again. Can I use a different passion?
If
or
you
should I
want, you
use
can use a
the same
different one. You can use the same. It doesn't matter.
I'm going to use a different one.
Okay.
I'm going to use loyalty to the tribe Kalamar.
Okay.
All
And what's
right.
that percentage?
70.
Okay.
That's
And
great.
how many points are you going to do?
6.
Okay, so that'd be minus 30, so that would be 40% chance.
Okay. All
Wait,
right.
don't roll yet.
Shall
We're
we?
just a statement of intent.
Okay.
Angrilar.
I'm going to invoke my illusion rune because I think this is a hoax.
What do you
Yeah.
want to augment with your illusion rune? Inspiration.
Inspire. Well, it's my my passion honor. So I can give points to the give the magic points to the thing that's
So thinking this thing's a hoax is supposed to help you better support it?
no thinking that what's covering up the other 3 guys is a hoax. Oh, I see what you're getting at. If I use it for that, I should do like attack that. Okay. I'll just roll for honor. I'll try to do 4 points.
Wait, don't roll yet.
Minus
We're just
20.
statement of intent.
Okay.
So you're going to use your honor passion to feed the daemon. That's what it's called, the daemon. Okay, Lars.
Okay.
Statement of intent.
I'm going to do the same thing.
Okay.
Actually, I don't have that much power. I'm going to do 4 points of power.
4 points. Okay. Okay, Subutai.
All right. 40 or less. Here we go.
That's risky.
I rolled a 10.
Whoa, way to go.
Yeah. So that's 6
6
points.
points.
Your
Beautiful.
deity is smiling upon you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Angrilar.
Found child.
All right.
That was actually my loyalty to the tribe.
Right, yep.
So what is it? 60 down. Yeah, need a 12% for a special. Is that what it is? 10% of the
What's the skill percentage?
60.
60 is a 12, yep.
Okay, so I got a normal success
Okay, how many points?
for 4 points.
4?
4 points of. Yep.
Okay, Lars.
Okay. 19, which will succeed for 4
Yes.
points. And I'm going to 2.
Yay.
Okay, and at that, the daemon just glows, bursting forth and consumes this other thing.
Ooh,
Wonderful. Beautiful.
that was a pretty high limit we had to get up.
Yeah,
to.
it was. It's pretty significant.
You sucked up an awful lot of magic points.
I'm going to check on the girl. Is she okay?
Yeah, she's just unconscious. Although she's lost
Okay.
the number of magic points.
All right. That'll come
It
back.
will.
And Ooh, what was that?
It was a bright floating demon.
No, the demon is what's left.
And the thing we were feeding is called a daemon.
Yes. And in fact, it will talk with you. Hold on.
Oh.
Am I still incorporeal?
You are
You
comatose.
The word used.
Yes,
Comatose.
you are still comatose. So the daemon will stand in front of you and say, "You abandoned your obvious self to seek me and find your hidden strength. You are true friends of my clan. You are welcome to visit me."
That's nice.
Cool.
Can we ask the daemon a question?
So do we get a passion for a new something?
Are you going to ask the daemon a question?
I'd like to, yeah.
Go ahead.
I would like to understand what that enemy was.
That
elemental that
was a loon. A lunar elemental.
okay.
It had been feeding on me, driving me mad, and all those who gained strength from me.
Oh. Think we might have just cured the town.
Maybe. We'll see when
And
we
then with
go
a
out.
swath of his arm, you guys wake up on the bank of the river, in front of the cave.
Oh wow.
Arestra is there, as are both the girls.
Okay. That was scary. I thought she was dead.
Yeah.
So that daemon
Yes.
is tied to that clan,
Yes,
or
the
tied
daemon
to,
is the clan
Yeah.
spirit.
okay.
The clan Witar.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Oh, okay, so Bruce was right. Alright.
The spirit of the community.
So do we?
Mm-hmm. How about the other girl?
So do
Yes,
we
they're
get?
both there.
Do we get another
Okay.
cult?
No,
Passion.
we are getting there.
Yeah.
First, where did it go? Sorry, I'm rifling through my papers.
Did he have a name?
The daemon? No.
Yeah.
Other than, the daemon of the clan kind of thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Subutai.
Yes, sir.
I guess I'll have to present that magic or that dagger back to the clan.
When you first entered the cave entrance, and there was that first statue, and you sacrificed your earth rune,
Mm-hmm.
did you get a critical success on that?
I did. I got a 3 out of the one. No, the one I got a crit on was after the first success when we got inside, and then we had to pass through a statue.
Right, yeah, that's what I meant. That's what I was talking about.
Yes, I got a 3
Okay,
out of 50.
roll a d6.
Okay. That was the one that lit up really
Yep,
well.
exactly. I just couldn't remember who it was.
Yeah. 1 second. I rolled a 6.
Okay, you get plus 12 to your earth rune.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
Arestra,
Yes.
roll a d6.
Six.
You get a plus 6 to your earth rune. Lars, roll a d6.
Cool.
Four.
You get a plus 4 to your air rune. Bussendor, roll a d6.
Five.
You get a plus 5 to your earth rune. Angrilar, yours was not a success, so you don't get any bonus.
Yeah.
Brian,
Yeah.
Wish I
Brian,
could roll a D6 and cut
was
it
that
in
the
half.
first or the second challenge we had? The first one was to enter through the wall,
Yeah.
and the second one was to go through the
That was
statue.
to go through the statue.
Yeah.
Okay, then in that case, it would be my air rune, not my earth rune. Because the first one we did was my earth rune. And they chose that because that was 60, and my second one was my second highest, which is 50. Unless we were using the same rune for
We
both.
did not use any runes to enter the complex.
Oh, then it was earth rune. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry
No
for
problem.
the confusion. Thanks. Is that permanent?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. That's amazing. That makes my earth rune 72.
Nice.
Yeah.
You're a very down to earth guy.
Arestra, you have
Yes.
a visible scar on your abdomen.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm. Another one. So now I have 4 distinctive scars, 2 on my abdomen.
One for your appendix, the other for something else.
To
Kidney.
go with the one on my right arm and my left leg.
Okay, everybody gets to make an experience check roll for the passion they use to feed the daemon.
What does that mean?
That means you have to roll higher than what that passion is, and then you get a plus D3 or D6.
Oh, ruin that right
No
now.
way! 97! Oh, that's dope. So is it a D3?
No, it's a D6.
It's a D6? Oh, sick.
I use 2 different passions, so which one do I choose?
And the first one.
Okay.
And it's a D3?
Let me double check.
D6.
That's what I thought, but let me double check.
Yeah, it's normally, I think it's a D6 or an automatic 3 you get to choose before you
Yeah,
roll.
that's what I recall.
You have to roll higher than the number?
Yes.
Correct.
I failed.
Okay.
It's very difficult to roll higher than the number.
Yeah, I rolled a 97, so I got really lucky.
I rolled a 96, so I guess I get to do it.
Oh,
Excellent.
nice.
That was my love of family, I guess.
You love your family a little bit more now.
Or you roll a D3 or D6.
I got a crash.
All right. And I guess we uncheck it.
Okay.
So if we gave points twice, we don't check on both.
No, we
of
don't.
them? All right, I'll uncheck on her.
Okay, just got a couple more things here. Okay. As the girls lead you back up to the front of the town, all the adults have regained their mental health.
Yay!
Nice. We saved them.
Okay.
The girls tell the elders what happened, and you're invited as distinguished guests and true friends of the clan. Everyone gets a plus 3% to their honor passion, except for Arestra.
Oh, no!
Oh man.
Dang.
Plus 3 points to the honor passion.
Oh, she's already higher than all of us anyway.
Everyone gets a D6 of reputation.
Woohoo!
Wow, that's huge.
And that goes, there's a block for that somewhere.
Yeah.
The clan
It's it's at the top.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, I rolled a
A
2.
D6?
Yeah, D6. I rolled the 6. I'm so
Ooh, I
pumped.
rolled a 6. Outstanding. Now I'm getting up there.
Yeah, what reputation are you at right now?
27.
Oh, nice.
12.
Oh,
Ask me
18.
what it does, but
he's not from around here.
yeah, he's not
Yeah.
around.
The clan
I
chieftain.
got a bunch from my early years.
The clan chieftain offers to tattoo you with an emolding clan tattoo, making you honorary members.
Ooh, yes.
I'll take a tattoo.
Yeah, I'll take a
Yeah.
tattoo.
does that go under the cult list?
No, that's just comments.
Other people,
Can you spell the name of the
Yeah,
clan?
it's November Alpha Mike, Oscar Lima Delta, India November Golf.
Okay, well, I speak English, so
Where does this go?
N
If we
The
wrote it
molding.
right
AM,
somewhere?
just in comments.
It's in the molding.
comments. The molding.
NA mold ings or ing. Now, if I remember, did somebody use loyalty to Kalimar tribe, correct?
yes.
I did.
There were no other loyalty passions used, correct?
I did to family, I think.
That's love.
Love,
That's love
though.
family.
Yeah, that was the only clan one.
Yeah.
It's
These are all
Kate.
loves. Okay. I don't have my character sheet exactly like it should be.
Okay. The clan will send an envoy to Queen Leika
Woohoo!
describing what you have done for them.
That's great.
Man, you sound dope.
So is it still loyalty for Kalimar or love for Kalimar?
It's loyalty
Loyalty.
to tribe
Loyalty.
or clan. It's love for family.
Oh,
The clan sends an envoy to Queen
Leika.
Wait,
L.
Lieka.
Okay, great.
Lei.
And what is my tattoo now?
I'd have to double check. I'm not sure what that one is.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. We all have various tattoos. I don't know that they're all described.
Yeah.
Well, we're all Kalimar.
Well,
We're
Right.
all Ernaldori, which is a snake.
hmm
We're all Kalimar, which
So-
I'm not sure what that is. I'd have to double check.
But now we're honorary members of
spear.
the molding.
Yes, uh-huh.
Yeah. That's cool.
mm-hmm.
Where are you guys writing that down?
I wrote that in my notes section.
Yeah, me too.
Bottom of page 2.
Yeah.
Oh, my notes are full.
page 3.
Exactly.
Grab a sheet of paper.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah,
I
grab
was
a
thinking
sheet
it's
of
about
paper.
time to use one
Page.
of the additional sheets and start adding stuff on it. Or at least the next time I redo
Well-
the sheet.
Well, I also keep a journal that's separate from this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have a love-hate relationship with the journal because sometimes it can feel like it's distracting you from enjoying the game. Note taking.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Because I do the same thing with the other game that I play in.
hmm But it's fun to read later.
Oh, yeah.
But when you're playing, sometimes you just kind of want to be in the moment.
Mm-hmm.
That or go, I know he said something about that later. You gotta go flip. To remember
Yeah.
those old stories. Okay, you finished the rest
Great.
of your patrol without further incident.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Okay.
And what was the fate of those twins? They okay?
Oh yeah, they're fine.
One of
Great.
them's
What
an
about
initiate.
what about the little kid's brother?
Yeah, they found him.
Oh, great.
That's good.
Yeah. Oh, his name was
Sarlin or something like that.
Yeah. Is that everything?
That is it.
Now my earth and my
Good game.
Awesome.
This adventure is over.
Siltar.
Awesome.
Welcome home.
Siltar.
Welcome home. The new campaign.
So, next campaign we start off. We're still in Famous Bell.
No, you went back. You finished your patrol. Got back to Clearwine.
Mhm.
That was an
Yep.
initiate.
Okay.
That was pretty cool.
That was.
I burned
That
out.
was awesome.
Yeah,
Rah.
that was.
Pretty fun.
I'm gonna go ahead and head out.